All right, we're live on Twitch and YouTube. Welcome to the stream, or welcome to the video if you're watching this after the fact. Let me just do something here because I noticed something's. I finally put back on my like the subscribers thing and stuff, but I've noticed it's slightly off the way I don't like it. I don't really like having too much on the screen because I feel like it takes too much up. But, you know what? That'll do. Let's not worry about that. But anyway, today, I'm going to be doing something that I said I would never do in the game. The Binding of Isaac, Rebirth, Afterbirth, Afterbirth Plus, Repentance, Repentance Plus. Whatever you want to name this game. With its different iterations. Now, today, as you can see here, I do have Dead God. I unlocked Dead God like a month after Repentance came out, okay? I said I would never do another save file. Now, a couple of months back, I lost my save file playing the multiplayer beta. And then I basically got a new computer. I had some new stuff. I did a fresh install of Windows. And on my old computer setup, my old, I basically got a new computer now. But at that time, I got a new motherboard, a new CPU. And on there, I had a separate file, which was my data for this game. 7 years worth of data, okay? Now, when I got my new components for my computer, I wanted to do a fresh reinstall of Windows. To do that, you have to format the drive that the Windows is on. Now, I accidentally, naively, deleted all of my drives, so I lost all of my stuff on my computer. Anything that was on my computer, completely gone, which included that save file. And yeah, so when I loaded Isaac up, it was as if I never played the game before. And I basically went online and downloaded a save file because I wanted all my stuff there. But it kind of bothers me that it's not really my save file. These aren't my stats. My best streak isn't 56, my best streak's 155. These aren't my stats here. And also, what's really annoying is apparently I have... What is that? 10 million Eden tokens? Or is that a million? Whatever that number is, okay? It kind of bothers me that that's there. So, the only way around it is by completely starting all over. Now, I said I would never do it because even though I think Repentance is a great DLC, it's a great change to the game in general when it came out, I didn't really gel with a lot of these characters, these tainted characters or reverse characters, whatever you want to call these guys. For example, Tainted Isaac's completely fine. Tainted Maggie, Tainted Maggie's completely fine. Tainted Cain, I hated Tainted Cain because it was kind of like, right, sit in a room and get these specific items and craft the best items in the game. Once people figured out what did what. Now, I think they changed the bag of crafting at some point, but I don't know what the change was. Judas, pretty fun. Blue Baby, I hated this character. I hated playing this character. If you get all the completion marks for online, you get a unique title screen, which I've learned recently. Yes, I saw that on Twitter. Or X. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I noticed there's like, if you get all the online stuff, you get the title screen's got two little Isaacs sitting next to each other. Which is strange. But we are in a game where we are, you know, playing as Isaac dressed as multiple different people and characters that could poo everywhere and stuff like that. But, I hated Tainted Blue Baby. Couldn't stand it. Tainted Eve, I liked the Sumptorian item. Tainted Samson, pretty fine. Azazel. Lazarus, didn't like Lazarus. I couldn't be bothered with the whole flipping the characters and all this stuff. Tainted Eden was just a pain in the backside because every time you get hit, you re-roll your run. Tainted Lost is probably my favorite character in the game. Besides Tainted Keeper. Tainted Lilith, pretty fine. You basically become a melee build by whacking out your fetus out your stomach. Keeper, Tainted Keeper is probably my favorite character in the game. I really enjoy how the mechanics are of that character. I think the Tainted Keeper, and this is probably going to sound like a very simple thing to say, or stupid thing, or an obvious thing to say, but I think the better you are at Isaac, the more likely you are going to like this character. Because you are rewarded for playing aggressively, and the whole character is basically greed. You've got to kill enemies, collect money. The shops are better. You can buy any item from the shop, so it's pretty cool. Tainted Apollyon, which, by the way, the name is not pronounced Apollyon. It's Apollyon. but I will still call him Apollyon. I need to try a new Tainted Apollyon. Oh, they've changed Abyss, right? Haven't they changed Abyss so the flies could become elemental or something like that, depending on... Or the flies take on... The better the item that you absorb, the better the fly, or something like that, I think. Tainted Forgotten, pretty fine. Tainted Bethany, pretty good. And then Tainted Jacob is annoying, but not so bad. And then obviously you got your regular characters, you know, whatever. I think there's new Locust synergies, but also they become better depending on how good the item is. Yeah, I saw something online, and like there was one, like if they absorbed Brimstone, the fly was big and red or something like that. I'm assuming it has thingy. But anyway, I'm going to be... Now, I will say, I don't know whether I'm going to fully commit to doing a new save file, because it takes a long time, and there's a lot to do. If you're familiar with Isaac, you know. But I just don't like the fact that this technically is not my save file. I want my save back. And even though it doesn't really matter, it's kind of annoying to me that this isn't my save. It's like I'm playing somebody else's game, which doesn't make any sense because I have unlocked everything. You know, 4,000 plus hours on the game, you know, I've put my time in. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to stop rambling on. We're going to go to save file 2 here. As you can see, there's literally, it's literally nothing. So these runs are going to be pretty short. I actually don't remember a lot of the... I know Isaac... isn't it like you can only go to Mum and then you unlock the womb and you have to beat it... Sorry, you have to beat Mum's heart like 10 times, which unlocks the cathedral or Shoal. And then you go... I can't remember the mechanics of that. It's been a long time, so... We're just going to play... Oh, fudge. I completely forgot about greed mode. Oh, no. Well, let's not worry about greed mode right now. I used to... Greed mode used to be very simple. Look for blank card, 2 of diamonds. You're going to win the game. Blank card, Yara. You're winning the game. Just need a battery in the shop. Same with blank card 2 of diamonds. Obviously now that's not a thing. You could probably still do it, but it's not going to be as easy. So, but anyway, let's just play a run. It's going to be a short run, obviously, because nothing's unlocked. We don't have the D6. We got nothing. But yeah, like I say, you can do all that, but you can also get the Dark Room chest out if you find an entrance to them, like through a sacrifice room. Oh yeah, I know that, but I was just trying to think of the, you know, the general early game mechanics, you know, like how I can't remember like what you do to unlock certain things because it's been a long time. Now there's actually on my channel from like 2018 that I started a new save and I just never got through with it. I did a fair amount, I think, but I just never committed to it. So I'm not going to say I'm going to commit to this now, which is kind of like, well, why are you doing it? But I literally just explained the reasons why I want to have my own save file back. Also, yeah, I noticed, so you see the stuff above me? Because I am streaming on Twitch and YouTube now. I forgot that I didn't have these on. They're just on there as like a little goal. And also, if anybody subscribes or follows, there's going to be a notification now. I completely forgot that I had it turned off. So, yeah, just thought I'd point that out. I basically turned it all off when I was making like a pre-recorded video of like Call of Duty like 2 weeks ago. And I turned all that off just so it wasn't on the screen. Like I didn't have my camera on it or anything like that. But, yeah, that's there now. Not saying everybody's going to, you know, come and subscribe or anything like that, but I just thought I'd point it out. Although, if you've got your YouTube account set to private, or your Google account set to private, if you subscribe to somebody on YouTube, they won't get the notification. And apparently now, Google accounts are automatically set to private, so you have to actually go in and change it yourself. I remember a few months ago, I was having a problem where I couldn't understand why some people would subscribe, and the notification would pop up. But then sometimes people subscribe and the notification wouldn't pop up, and that's just because if you don't have your Google account set to... Oh, that was a waste, wasn't it? Set to public. If a streamer has notifications, it won't pop up. Do-do-do-do-do. But yeah, so it's going to be quick runs. Obviously, the first run's going to be... Well, we'll see if I get through it, but I'm sure I'll be okay. I'm pretty sure if you can. I think boss rush is there straight away. So if I get there before 20 minutes, I should be able to go to boss rush. But if I can't get to boss rush, it's not a problem. I'm not like... Wow, I just walked straight into that. I'm not really like, oh, I need to get to boss rush. Things like that. If I do commit to doing another save like this save file, you know, there's got to be plenty of opportunities to boss rush, hush, Mega Satan, void, alt path, true ending, whatever, right? There's a whole lot. There's a whole lot that has to be done with 30. How many characters are there? 34. 34 characters. I'm also going to have to do, which I'm not looking forward to, is the shovel run to unlock the Forgotten. That's always annoying. I got the best. I think the best way to try and unlock that is to play as Azazel. Just so you got better, you know, you can fly, better maneuverability straight off the bat. But yeah, I just got straight into hard mode because I don't really see the point in playing normal, because you get the completion marks for doing hard mode. Sorry, you get the completion marks for normal mode doing hard mode. So I don't really see the point in doing normal. I don't know how I don't remember how you unlock greedier mode, but I do remember you do have to do greed and greedier. You can't just do greedier and it checks it off. So I missed the bomb stumps counted as bombs because you could cheese a Forgotten unlock with power. Oh right, so you can't do that anymore. Oh, is that when was that changed? Wow. Was that changed in Repentance, or was it more of a more recent change? They changed Repentance game. Oh, okay then. Well, I guess it makes sense to me. I wouldn't know because I haven't unlocked the Forgotten probably. I don't even know the last time I would have attempted that. I think is when I was playing on my Nintendo Switch. The Switch version. I do have several copies of this game. Ooh. Nearly. But by the way, I will play some multiplayer still. I'm not just gonna no life and use save. I will play multiplayer again. Okay. I'm gonna give you 10 cents. I had the game on 3DS. It's very funny. Yeah, 3DS. I have it on 3DS as well. Blue map. Oh, that's what it means by notifications. There's a notifications thing. Where is it? Whatever. I'm glad you watched, but I got 2D animation work to do for class, so I won't be able to play today, but I would like to play again sometime. Yeah, no problem. So I don't know if I'll be playing any multiplayer today, but I just thought I'd put it out there that I'm not going to not play multiplayer just because I've started a new save. Really unusual shape to this floor. Try to work out whether... Here? Oh, alright. Never mind. Lurigurdier. Playing randoms is fun, funny, plus I think it's a fun way to get completion marks. Yeah. Oh, Larry. Get away from me. Get away from me. Yeah, I mean, I think with me it's just, I find it difficult to play with people because, I don't know, you just get used to just playing the game the way you play it. But I think playing with, like I said before yesterday, I think playing with one person is fine. I just think playing with like 3 other people, and unless you're like talking to them like in a Discord chat or something like that, or your friends, I just think it'll be chaos. And you're gonna get people who are like, I don't know. I'll try it though. I won't just always play 2-player, but remember when they ported Rebirth to mobile devices? What peculiar platform to port it to? Yeah, it was on an iPhone, right? iPhone. I don't remember if it was ever on Android, but I remember it was on iPhone. Yeah, I had the game on 3DS. Obviously, the 3DS version is just Rebirth. Let me have you. Pulse PhD. I mean, I'll pick it up because I need to pick it up. Bombs? Oh, key. Yeah, just walk into the enemy. That's good. Kind of 3DS version, I like the fact there's a unique active item sprites and that you can draw on the map. Yeah, I just think the controls are a little bit awkward. Having to use the buttons to shoot. When I'm playing on controller like I am now, I use the right analog stick to shoot. Unless I'm using something like chocolate milk, and then I'll use the buttons. But normally I use the analog stick. Oh yeah, I got goat hair, so I don't have to worry too much about taking red heart damage. I shall pick you up, and then I will put you down. I watched the video today, actually. It was, I can't remember who it was. It was like an hour's video of like the story of the Binding of Isaac, and like, it's actually a really good video. I loosely get the story of Isaac. I understand the gist of it. But this person went into more in-depth stuff, and it was really interesting, actually. Quite sad. I learned a new fact about It Lives. Like a new take on It Lives. So you know when you're fighting It Lives. I guess Mum's Heart. Sorry. Oh no, not It Lives. Mum's Heart. Sorry, that's what I'm trying to say. But as well as It Lives. But let's just go Mum's Heart. When you hear like so you think about it, you're fighting, because when Isaac's mum is shouting Isaac, Isaac, she's looking for Isaac because Isaac's hiding in the chest, right? So she's looking for Isaac, not realizing that he's locked in his toy chest. So when she's shouting Isaac, Isaac, and then Isaac's fighting Mum's, and then Isaac kills Mum's heart, and you hear her go Isaac, like she gets really upset. And they were saying that like it's kind of like a symbolism of like Isaac broke her heart when she found him in the chest, dead, and that's her screaming Isaac when you kill her heart. And when you think about it, it's actually really sad when you think about it that way. I got a black heart for that. I use buttons for charge attack. I usually use the right analog stick as well. Yeah, same, like, when it comes to chocolate milk, if I'm spamming chocolate milk, you know, like, just spamming the shots, I'll use the buttons. But, if I'm doing charge shots or anything like that, or just regular shots, I use the analog stick. Isaac! It was just a unique way of thinking about it. It's actually a really good video. I'd recommend it to watch it. If you're interested in the I'm really interested in like lore and story of games, so luck down will give me a... What are you going to give me? Damage up. Balls of steel. Thanks. Very interesting on the bus. I always thought you just like aborting yourself. Well, I don't know, something in the room, but that's more sad. Yeah, because obviously it turns into It Lives, right? Which is basically Isaac fighting his... Because basically Isaac wished he was never born. Because the story of Isaac is that obviously his mum and dad split up, right? And a lot of times when it comes to like parents splitting up, the child, it's normally that if it's a young child especially, like the child a lot of the time thinks it's their fault. So they feel a lot of guilt. And that's the story with Isaac. He thinks it's his fault. And like that's why, and he wrestles with his own demons because he thinks it's him. And like, yeah, it's quite sad, really, when you think about it. Honestly, the entire story with Isaac's dad and the final Beast fight is very saddening. Well, the Beast, a lot of people think the Beast is his dad, but it's not. That's his mom. It's like the final version that he is conducted as his mom in hell. But Isaac's mom, literally, like, it turns out, like, I think of Isaac's mom. And there's a lot of theories in there as well, which are really interesting. There's theories that Isaac's dad was like a man of science. Because you know there's a lot of items in Isaac which have like scientific, like technology, Tech X, things like that. And you also get like, they basically categorize different items into different sort of types. And they're saying that like maybe, because people who believe in like scientific stuff, normally don't believe in like God and stuff like that, right? Because they believe that, you know, people who are religious believe that God created everything, right? But science proves otherwise, right? So it seemed people were saying that maybe his dad was a man of science and his mom was obviously a Christian, like almost like an extremist when it comes to her beliefs getting basically overtaking her life and trying to enforce that on his dad. And he couldn't take it anymore. But also there's a lot of stuff in the game which sort of points to the fact that Isaac's dad could have been an alcoholic or a recovering alcoholic. And a gambling addict. Because a lot of gambling in Isaac. You know, blood banks, all that kind of stuff with gambling. And also a lot of like gambling your life to get money. Which is sort of symbolic as well. It's also depressing to hear him talk about Isaac during the final cutscene. People say Isaac is dead during the cut. Yeah, so when people say when he says, "Are you tired yet, Isaac?" Or "Are you sleepy yet?" or whatever. People say that that's Isaac thinking of his dad's voice as he's about to die. Maybe we'll exaggerate science items so Isaac imagines his dad's science stuff to be, and that's why it's so cartoon. Yeah. Well, this video basically it categorizes certain items into these represent his mom, these represent his dad, and these represent other stuff. So the things that represent his mom are stuff that maybe you'd find around the house. So things like bottle of pills, stuff like just things with mom's lipstick, mom's stuff, just like mom's wig, all that kind of stuff. And then the sciencey stuff, Tech X, technology, Ludovico, and all that kind of stuff are all categorized into another category, which could be something to do with his dad. Do you know what? If you're interested, it's very interesting. I'm gonna link the video. It's like an hour long. I would definitely recommend watching it. I don't normally do this kind of stuff, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try and find it in my history. I watched it earlier on. There it is. The full story of Isaac. There it is. It's a very interesting video, and it makes you think about stuff. 2 million views. I haven't played Bombo. I'm pretty sure Bombo's related to Isaac's dad somehow, if not direct. Yeah, it's Bombo is Isaac and his dad playing with cardboard cutouts of stuff, and apparently him and his dad would play these games beforehand, and his mother was kind of jealous of that, and that's when she tried to bring this whole religion thing to Isaac to try and connect with him. And then when Isaac's dad left, she got rid of all of his toys and all that kind of stuff, and that stuff, particularly his Bombo cardboard cutouts, because possibly to try and, because she's like, oh, your dad left us, he didn't want us, so she takes all that stuff away to try and, I don't know, get him to forget about his dad or something like that, right? There's that video, by the way. But yeah, Bumbo is a prequel to The Binding of Isaac. Which is, but yeah, funny thing is, I was actually watching some old Northern Lion Bumbo playthroughs. I've played Bumbo, but I played it when it first came out, and it was very buggy, and I just never went back to it. It was very buggy, and I didn't really get it at the time. It's not my type of game, but Squeezy. Also, I've always wanted to know, what is Squeezy? Oh, wow. Okay. What is Squeezy? I mean, what is it? And not to Zazel. Cool. Yeah, what is Squeezy supposed to be? Maybe some sort of like American thing? I don't know. Like, understand what it is. I actually don't know what Squeezy is. But we just got Brimstone. One of those dolls you squeeze where the eyes bulge out. Oh, right, okay. Probably maybe it's like an American thing. I kind of know what you're at about, but I don't think they're a very... I don't remember having any stuff like that. But I think I know what you're talking about. I always looked at it and I was like, I don't quite understand what the image is. It kind of looked like a bag being squeezed. Yeah. So I never really got it. Isaac. Little chubby. I don't think they had to come here, but it's some sort of doll. I just had no idea what it was supposed to be before hearing what it was. Oh, okay. I think I know what it is, but I just don't think it was very common. I think there's a lot of toys like that become like worldwide. So like, for example, Stretch Armstrong was a thing. I remember always wanted a Stretch Armstrong. I found pills.
Health up.
Little lava. I can now pick up... What did I want to pick up in here? I don't want both of these, to be honest. Bum's coin purse. Balls of steel. Balls of steel. I found pills. Pretty fly. Well, I'm going to take contract from below. I guess I'm gonna take Too Spooky for You. Is that what it's called? Too Spooky for You? Is that what it's called? Too Spooky for Me? Forget. I know what it does, I just forget what it's called. Really good coin purse. Yeah, I don't know why I'm getting so many good pills. I don't have PhD. I have false PhD, but I don't have PhD. So I don't know why I'm getting so many good pills. I've had health up pills, 2 balls of steel pills. I mean, I had a bad trip pill, I guess, but... Nothing wrong with a bad trip pill, because obviously, I mean, if you're running red hearts, it's always good to hold on to a bad trip, because it will turn into a full health if you get down to half a heart or whatever. Yeah, sure. Boiled baby. Nice. But there's a lot of things you say in Isaac. If people heard you, like, talking about, oh yeah, I'm shooting a bloody laser. I am a naked child who's turned into a demon because I picked up an item which made it so I shoot out a blood laser from my face. I've got a little baby following me that shoots red tears, and I've also got a baby that's called Boiled Baby who also shoots crying tears, and its head is shaped like a something. I don't know, a hole. I don't know. Yeah, I got Mom's lipstick. I got a goat head. Oh, I got a goat's like mane or hair on my head. I got my mom's coin purse, which is full of pills because she was probably addicted to prescription pills. One of the best trinkets, cancer, which always, yeah, because it's like, yeah, I got cancer. It's like, what? Oh no, I'm playing the Binding of Isaac. Sorry. It's just funny as well when you get the, is it the trinket cancer or is it the item cancer? It's the trinket, and it goes, yay, cancer. It's like, okay. But yeah, you gotta be, if you know, sometimes if you have like your windows open or something like that. When I used to stream this all the time back in 2017, a lot of the time when I was streaming, it was in the summertime. And I'd be sitting there with my window open. I used to sit right next to my window. And I'd be saying all this crazy stuff. And like, imagine, I can only imagine if people walk by and they can hear me talking about Isaac. The Whore of Babylon. What a terrible night to have a curse. I don't know why, but I thought Whore of Babylon gave me a spirit heart. Spirit heart, soul heart, whatever. It's funny, like, I didn't know they were technically called soul hearts until many years after I started playing the game. Because I watched Northern Lion, and he was my only reference to Isaac. Didn't watch any other Isaac player, content creator, whatever. It was just Divine, it was just Northern Lion. And so a lot of his terminology, like spirit heart, I didn't realize it. Well, they weren't called spirit hearts, soul hearts. That is not a secret room. I am shocked. Yeah, actually, I never really watched any other Isaac content creator. I think the only other time I watched anybody else play The Binding of Isaac was when Markiplier randomly uploaded it years ago, and then I went back and watched it. And then I think PewDiePie, back in like 2018 or 2017, did a live stream and he played The Binding of Isaac. And he had no idea what he was doing. It was quite frustrating to watch. I'm probably going to die, by the way. I haven't been paying attention really to my HP, and I am down to 1 HP. Oh, sorry. Half a heart. Let's see if I can get like a black heart or something here. Oh. I would like a tinted rock, please. You are not a tinted rock. Neither are you. I know where you got the Disturbed Spirit Heart from. I also watch new people play Isaac. It's so cursed. Yeah, it's difficult because like you know what you're doing. I guess it's the same with any game, but with Isaac, for me, it's really frustrating. I think that's why I find it difficult to play with other people as well, just because, like I said before, you end up like getting used to how you play. Going back watching Northern Lion play Vanilla Flash and Isaac for the first year was actually painful. Yeah, I've actually gone back. So like I say, I didn't start watching Northern Lion until I started playing Isaac. My brother said, oh, I watched this guy called Northern Lion, because my brother played this game. He's the one who introduced me to this game. And I had like years worth of Northern Lion content to go back and listen to. And all I would do, I would go back and watch his Rebirth stuff. I'd have it on my other monitor, and I'd just play and just watch or have his episodes on back to back to back to back as I played. And I learned a lot of that. But I think he started calling them Spirit Hearts like way back, like in the original game. So I think it's like when he calls the Hierophant, the Hierophant. He still calls it the Hierophant card, which I think it's funny. He doesn't call it the Hierophant. Too spooky for me, just save me there. Also, a little Monstro. Very good item. Hello, Loki. How's it going? Fun fact. Do you know why I started streaming Isaac? Because one day I was just like, I'll try this streaming stuff. I had no idea how to do it at all. I didn't have a clue what you had to download or anything. And do you know what I was trying to unlock? There was an unlock to get Loki's horns. And I was trying to unlock Loki's horns. And the way you got it is by fighting the split Loki or the Loki 2 boss fight. And I would do runs because I could never get that boss. So I was like, I just did runs, get to the womb, try and get the womb 1 boss to be Loki. Now, you can get that Loki boss to spawn, but not in a boss room. It just sort of spawns out and about in one of the rooms. But that didn't count for the unlock. So I used to stream this game with no microphone, no camera, nothing. I would just play back to back to back, trying to unlock Loki's horns. And it turned out that the unlock was bugged, and you could not get Loki to spawn in a boss room. It was a bug with Afterbirth Plus at some point. And I was like, oh, okay. So all I needed to get was Loki's horns, and I was like, I don't understand why I can't get it. And obviously, the only floor you could get that boss to spawn in as a boss is Womb 1, or, you know, Utero 1, whatever, right? And it was bugged. You couldn't get it in. You could not get that boss to spawn in a boss room. And I was like, oh wow, that's probably explains why I was never able to get it. Yeah, look, that's it. Loki's horns is what I needed. I remember trying to unlock the Lost, and I'm glad that I didn't have to unlock the Lost pre-Afterbirth. Never heard that bug. It sounds pretty annoying. Yeah, I think it was a short-term bug when Afterbirth Plus came out, and that boss would not spawn on the Womb 1 unless it was like in a, you know, like a random room. Not the school bag, sure. Well, we're not doing boss rush on this run because I have took too long. Okay, try and get the Horf Pill. Because not a fan of doing daily challenges. I actually used to enjoy doing the daily challenges, but now it's just full of cheaters. There used to be a website called Greedbot. And basically you would link your Steam account to Greedbot, and then it had a system in there which filtered out cheaters. So you'd have more of a legitimate leaderboard, because even to this day, if you look at the leaderboards, it's just cheaters. And you can tell they're cheaters, because like they would go to the daily run to be, you know, to the 6th floor to Mum, and they'd have like 70,000 points. And it's kind of like, you can barely get 70,000 points. Very difficult to get even close to 70,000 points when the run goes all the way to Mega Satan. But people just cheat for some reason, so it's just kind of like, all right. So Greedbot shut down, so that's when I stopped doing dailies. Isaac. Oh, I see this ending for a while.
His mother, fueled with the desire to serve her God, was bearing down on Isaac. I will do as I'm told, my lord. I love you above all else, Isaac's mother repeated to herself. This was the end of the line for Isaac. His mother was far too strong for him. But just as he accepted,
I always thought this was a really good ending because it gave a hint to the Bible.
Sending an angel down from above to stop his mother's hand.
Obviously, using the Bible item in the game, one hits
It was over.
Mum. Isaac has a messed up imagination. If you think about it. Oh, I completely forgot about challenges as well. Oh no. Oh no. Oh crap, I forgot about challenges. No, not the speed challenge. Oh no. The Guardian challenge. Oh my god. Isn't the Guardian, you have the little punching bag it has Isaac's heart. Scatman was actually really easy, I think. Pride Day. I don't remember that. Is that like all the Rainbow Baby and stuff like that, right? Have a heart. Speed challenge. Ugh. Purist, the host, Wacko Wacko, Computer Savvy, Beans, when life gives you lemons. Head trauma. Isn't that where you have flies, use flies around you, I think? First challenge is April Fool's. I hated that one, but lucky at one time was only a tabby. April Fool's is like when you pick up an item, it's not the item, right? It's something else. Is that right? I can't remember. Anyway, I ain't gonna worry about challenges right now. Okay, we unlocked... So we got Isaac, obviously. Bethany. Okay. Polyon. Lilith. The fun fact, when I first started playing this game, I thought this character was called Ulith. Because I thought it was a U-L-I-T-H. I didn't realize it said Lilith. Also, every boss is... Ah, yes, that's correct. And the map isn't accurate. Yeah, okay. I remember now. Azazel. Do you know what? Let's do some Azazel runs. I've not once played Azazel on stream. Well, not recently anyway, so... Let's get Azazel out of the way. A lot of people, I remember... Like I said, I remember. I wasn't actually there at the time, but because I went back and watched a lot of Northern Lions original, like, Rebirth videos back in the day... I remember he was saying a lot of people hated Azazel because, like, oh, he's too easy and stuff like that. I can kind of understand it, like the Isaac purists. Because, Azazel's unlocks suck. I can't remember what... I mean, I could try and do the shovel and unlock the Forgotten. Well, I think I'm too slow now. I've got 20 seconds to beat this floor. But yeah, the original Isaac, or Vanilla Isaac as most people refer to it as, that game is really hard. That game is much harder than Rebirth, in my opinion. I have gone back and played it, because obviously I played the original after I played this game. But man, the original Isaac is difficult. Not to forget, I wish more characters played. Oh, crap. The bomb. We should play that because I don't really use entirely like the Bone Hearts. Yeah, I like the Forgotten. Like a melee build. Well, I didn't beat the first floor in under a minute, so we're not doing the shovel. You 100% in the original Isaac, but straight up wasn't fun to complete because hard mode isn't fun. Yeah, they also released a version of the game called, I think it's called Eternal mode, Eternal version. And my God, it's basically, you know when you go in the taint, when you're doing the beast route, route, right? And you come back, and if you come back through the alt floors, it's got those sort of champion enemies of like different enemies of normal enemies, like the one that have more health. It's kind of like that. They have those like in all the bloody floors. Like you just get loads of them everywhere. The Eternal. I couldn't play it. It was too difficult. And I'm up for a challenge, but my God, it was like frustratingly difficult, and in my opinion, wasn't fun. Yeah, I didn't like the Eternal version, but I actually prefer the original game's art style, and I prefer the original game's music. Yeah, so it feels unfair in Flash because there aren't enough damage ups in that game. Yeah, I think in that game it's more about health, isn't it? There's a lot of health upgrades. Very repentance art style, but soundtrack will never be beaten. Yeah, I mean, I guess I liked, I was looking at my channel last night, and you know, like you go on someone's YouTube channel and it comes up with like recommended for you, and because I've been playing. How did that bomb not blow up that tinted rod? Am I dumb? Because I've been playing Isaac, my own YouTube channel has recommended old Isaac streams for me. And there was one Isaac stream, well, multiple Isaac stream I did 7 years ago, and it was called Reflash. And it was a mod for Afterbirth Plus, which made the game look like Flash Isaac. And I actually remember playing it. There's a lot of those streams I don't remember. I streamed this game a hell of a lot back in 2017. Like 4 to 6 hours every night. I streamed this game, and I actually got I used to get quite a few people watching me as well. We had a nice little community. I had like a Discord channel, and all sorts. I used to get maybe 40 or 50 people watching me. I only had like 300 subscribers. And I actually got a YouTube partnership back in the day when it was easier to get a YouTube partnership. I've still got the letter where I was able to monetize my videos. It's kind of crazy. I got over 1,000 subs in like 4 months, which doesn't sound a lot, but I literally just played Isaac every day. That's all I did. And we had a pretty cool... There's still some people that stop by, who do come by like from time to time, but all the people that used to watch me don't don't watch anymore. Which is fine, but yeah, we used to... I remember the mod, but it's oh, was it discontinued? Oh, okay. No, we used to get... We had like a nice little community, like... It was pretty fun times, but I had to stop streaming because one, there's a few personal problems I was having at the time which impacted me streaming, and also at the time the place that I lived in, I didn't really have the best internet at all. But obviously when you're streaming, you... Hold on. When you're streaming... Hold on. He's still got it. I've still got it. Look at that. You need upload speed needs to be good. Oh, not the parasite. And something happened to my internet where it basically halved my upload speed. And I was having problems streaming this game at 720p. It'd be laggy, I'd have connection problems, and there's nothing worse when you're streaming and technical issues become a problem, because then instead of like, you know, talking to your people watching or talking about the game or whatever, you're trying to fix internet issues. And there's nothing worse than that. It's really frustrating. 2/3 guppy, indeed. Also, this is this called Eye of the Occult? I forget what this item's called. Obviously, this item is extremely good with Azazel. I feel like this run's gonna have boss rush in it. Obviously, we're gonna go to the womb in this one. I used to hate those runs you'd get, and you'd be on like the first floor, and you get your first deal with the devil on the second floor, right? And you get 2 guppy items, and you're like, yes, I'm gonna become guppy, and then you just don't get any other guppy item for the rest of the run. I swear those are put there to troll you. They're like, yes, you got 2 or 3 items on like the first 2 floors, and then like you just don't see another guppy item this whole time. I would like to buy the Bible so I can kill Mum with the Bible. I'm pretty sure there's an unlock. Is that an unlock or is that an achievement? I don't remember. Obviously, I'm not going for achievements because I have them all, but obviously I need to get unlocks. Obviously. You say a word too many times and it doesn't sound right. Obviously. I would like to get the Bible, though. Although I wouldn't normally say that. I wouldn't like to pay money for the Bible. In-game, obviously. I'm not a religious person in real life, so I would not buy the Bible in real life as well, but I don't mean it in a... I'm not trying to be, you know, anti-religious. Each to their own, you know. I'm not gonna... If you believe in God and all that kind of stuff, who am I to say that is stupid or something like that? I would never say that. But I am not a religious person myself. I use Bible to hold up my fan so it keeps me from going to sleep. I mean, I guess if that's what you want to use it for, then feel, you know, at least if you don't use it for anything else, at least it gets some sort of use out of it. I will take Wiggle Worm because why wouldn't I? It doesn't even do anything. I think it is doing something, but you can't really see what's happening with it. I think the last time I had a Bible was... So, the way school works here, in certain areas, you have primary school, you have middle school, then you have high school. Some places here, you just have primary and then secondary school. But where I grew up, you have primary, middle school and then high school. And when we left middle school, you had like a gathering at the end, and like everybody got given a Bible for some reason. I don't know. I don't understand why, but we got this little Bible. That's the last time I ever had a Bible. God is keeping me frosty during my sleep. Yeah. Like I say, if you believe in God, then I'm not about you specifically, but I don't mind. I don't really care at all for people believing in like a religion. I just think when people use religion as an excuse to do bad things or something like that, that's when I'm just sort of like, you know, they use their religion as an excuse. Cat got your tongue. Oh yeah, we're Guppy now. I used to be a Jehovah's Witness, but I've never been a particularly religious person. What is a Jehovah's Witness? Because the only thing I know about Jehovah's Witnesses are that, from my perspective, from here, there's that you get them like knocking on your door and they would like talk to you about God and stuff like that. But like a lot of people would like just not answer the door. I don't really see. I'm not a religious person, or I never grew up around religion, so I don't really understand everything. So anything I say is literally out of pure ignorance, I guess, because I don't know anything about religion. I just know that different religions believe in a different God or something like that. You're handing out pamphlets. Ah, that's what they do, yeah. Then people would just throw them in the bin. Very tired when my dad used to get me to go door to door and handing out pamphlets. I will say, when there was one time when I was a kid where there was this, there was these Jehovah's Witnesses that they used to get on with my dad, because my dad's from Scotland and this guy was Scottish as well. So they kind of like, my dad would talk to them because of that reason. I remember one time we were in a really bad position where we had no money, like for whatever reason. And they came and like, my dad got upset. He's like, you know, we got no food. Like, we was like, for some reason we had no food or something like that. Anyway, they came back like 2 hours later with like loads of shopping bags of food. And gave us a load of food for free. That's the only experience I ever had with Jehovah's Witness. So I never really understood why people don't like them. Maybe it's because, you know, they can be maybe perceived as a nuisance if they come in at your door giving you leaflets and pamphlets or whatever. But that's the only experience I've... Hey, Spelunker boy. That's the only experience I've really had with Jehovah's Witnesses was that. I don't really know what they are. Are they Christian? Are they Christians or what? I don't particularly know what that means, to be a Christian. I guess if you believe in like Jesus Christ and all that, right? Justice. Yeah, we've never really been like, religion's never been a thing. I think it might be, but I'm not quite sure the difference between Christian and Catholic, but I used to be a Catholic as well. Well, my grandmother was a Catholic. Very, very sort of like strong, devout Catholic. But like, as like from my dad and stuff like that, and my mom as well, I guess, religion was just never, it never bled down to like me or my brothers and sister. But I'm actually jealous. I think sometimes that people, I feel like there is if you just believe in a, you know, in a God, and you believe that, you know, there's life after death and you're gonna go to heaven or hell and stuff like that. I actually think I'm jealous of people that believe in that, because, you know what I mean? It's like I feel like jealous in a certain way that they believe that stuff. And I actually wish sometimes I would believe in something like that. But I thought about stuff like that before, you know. But it's just sort of like, where do you begin? Like, what do you do? Like, how do you decide, oh, I'm going to start believing in God today? Or, I believe there was a man called Jesus who died and then he was resurrected and he turned water into wine and all this stuff. Where do you go to start believing in that? I guess a lot of times it's bled down through like your parents, right? But for me, religion wasn't a thing, like I say, so. But yeah, I am kind of jealous that people can believe in that stuff. I don't think it's, you know, there's always negatives with religion, because you do get people that, you know, Isaac's mum, for example, takes it to the extreme, right? Basically becomes brainwashed by, yeah, they have like a warped view, you know. But there's to believe in, I suppose some people just need something to feel a sense of accomplishment, I guess. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but then, like I say, you do get people that take things to the extreme. That's when I think, okay. But like, I don't know, I guess you get that with any religion, you know. I remember growing up, like, I remember growing up being scared of people who were Muslim, like Muslim people, because, like, as a kid, so I was. Now let me get out what I'm going to say here, because it's going to sound like I'm being racist. I'm not trying to be racist. But when I was a kid, so when September the 11th happened, right, I was like 11 years old, 12 years old or something like that. And it was scary. Like, and then you're told it's Muslims are bad, Muslims are terrorists, like on the news. So as a kid, if I saw somebody where I grew up, like we didn't, at the time, we didn't really have like a lot of diversity. Like I live in like a small town. Well, now I live in a small village, but I lived in a small town not too far from here growing up. And like diversity wasn't a thing. You would just see white people. That was it. As time's gone on, you know, you see a lot more culture now, different people, right? But as a kid, like you wouldn't see like someone, you know, who had a different color skin than you. That just wasn't a thing. And when like September the 11th happened, the media, especially someone who's like, you know, a kid, like I was scared of like Muslims. Like if I was scared because the media said Muslim equals terrorist. You know, I always grew up around minorities, but I also grew up just after 9/11. Yeah, so 9/11 for me was like I think I have a phobia of airplanes, and that may sound funny, but I actually have you know, passenger planes. They scare the shit out of me. I hate them, and I think it's because of September the 11th. As a kid, seeing that happening on TV was scary, and I got really obsessed with airplanes. To this day, I cannot. I don't mind little airplanes, like little two-seater airplanes. I don't mind helicopters, but passenger planes scare me. I don't know. It's just a phobia, and I think it stemmed from that. But yeah, like I say, like in the media, like they, as a kid, you say, "Oh, Muslims terrorists. They're all terrorists." So growing up, I was. If I saw somebody, even when I got like a little bit older, if I was like on a bus or something like that, and you saw somebody who looked like a Muslim, you know, I don't know what that means, but as a kid, I'm talking about from a kid's point of view, or like a 15, 16-year-old, I would be like looking at them funny, because I'd be like, oh, is this guy gonna blow people up? And that may be a strange way to look at it, but that's just the way it was for me. Obviously, it's different now, because I've got older, and I can think for myself. But as a kid, the media is like, Muslims terrorists. They're all gonna kill you. They're all gonna blow you up. You know. I was born 1 year later. Life experience. I can't relate to. The sort of effects of growing up as a Middle Eastern person must have been horrific. Yeah, like I would have hated to be. It must have been horrible to be a Muslim. Because people just look at you like, oh yeah, you're a terrorist. But that's just the way. That's what happened. Like. Because the media would point it that way. They'd be like, "Oh, if you know, that's just the way it was." And it's kind of scary, actually. I would have hated. As a kid, I didn't understand what being a Muslim meant. But as a kid, I related the word Muslim to terrorist, because that's what in the media and on the news and newspapers, that's what it would be. Those two words go together in that time. What the hell is this going to do with, Oh, wow. Okay. At that time, yeah, like, it would be Muslim terrorist. It's the same word. Doesn't matter. I didn't know what it meant. But like I say, obviously now it's different. I'm a little bit older than I was in 2001 to 2006 or something like that, so. Yes, mummy? Got some purple lasers to shoot at you. I would like to take this and only that for the time being. Skinny up mushroom. I mean, well, I guess we just stand in the corner and do this. But anyway, I won't talk too much about religion because I know it's only just you're the only one here watching right now. But you know, I'm just saying, a lot of people get funny about religion, and nowadays you got to be very careful what you say about anything because people take offense to literally anything nowadays. So even if you just have a different opinion, you didn't even know it gives you a tears up. Yeah, skinny up mushrooms always gave you a tears up. It does give you a damage down though. But yeah, nowadays you got to be careful what you say because everybody takes offense to it. Like, even if you have a differing opinion on somebody, like some people are just like get offended by it. So you got to be careful what you say sometimes. Like I say, not as if I have loads of people watching, but you know. Did it give you a tears up at all? Guess shoot the cat. Oh, I see. Yeah, sorry. That's it. Yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I must be at the cat with this, what I have right now. We unlocked the necropolis. I'm not quite sure what caused that. I don't remember what would cause me to unlock the necropolis, but the rosary. You know what? I would never normally take the rosary, but because I'm trying to get the Bible to spawn in somewhere, I'm gonna take the rosary. I've also just realized, I'm like, why? I feel a bit, my vision feels a bit blurry. I'm not wearing my glasses. I forgot I put my glasses on today. I'm gonna do all these rooms because... Wait, can I get Hush? Can I go to Hush yet? I don't think I can, right? Don't believe I can get to Hush yet. Unlock the cellar. The magician. Thing like the old floor for a floor if you beat every boss in the normal version of that floor. Right, okay, that makes sense. Like I say, there's a lot of stuff I don't remember. Like, there's, as you can imagine, or as you know, there's so much stuff in Isaac, and I think for me as well, it may be a little bit more difficult because I started playing the game basically when Afterbirth Plus came out. I started playing in like December of 2016, and I played Afterbirth on Xbox, and then I switched to PC, and that when Afterbirth Plus came out. So I had like a hell of a lot of game to digest in a short period of time. Actually, it's kind of, I have a similar thing with the TV show The Walking Dead. I know it sounds like a weird thing a weird sort of like diversion or whatever, but so I watched the original pilot episode of The Walking Dead back in like 2010 or whenever it was, right? And then I never watched it again. And then like years later, I kind of like, you know what? I'm gonna go back and watch The Walking Dead because it was on, I think you could watch it on Amazon Prime Video. And I was like, yeah, I'll watch it. So it was just before season 7 came out. So I basically no-lifed for like a week. I no-lifed watching every single episode of The Walking Dead up to the start of season 7. I had, you know, years worth of The Walking Dead condensed into a week. So, went through The Walking Dead and I'm on season 4. I'm surprisingly unspoiled. Yeah, I mean, I like The Walking Dead. I won't spoil anything, but it does hit a point where it's just kind of like, they seem to be struggling to know what to do here. But the early, I mean, what season 4 is? They've been in. Is that the prison? Which season? Oh wait, am I spoiling it here? Is season 4 the prison, or is that season 3? Or is that actually is the prison season 2? I don't remember. Anyway, but yeah, so I had like 6 years worth. The town. Town. I actually don't remember. The town. Is that season 4? Ah, I don't know. Like I say, it's difficult for me because I watched all of the episodes in 1 week, so I kind of wish I didn't, because I wish I watched the series, the seasons as they came out, because I never experienced the whole, like, you know, when people would like have to wait for the next, like, you know, it ends on a cliffhanger or something like that, and then you'd have to wait months for the next season to come out. I never experienced that, except from like when post season 7, I guess. Yeah, but I enjoyed The Walking Dead. I like I said, it did get to a point where in some of the, specifically one of the later seasons, I won't say which one, it kind of was sort of like, I don't really know what they're doing here. But not to spoil it, you know, but there's one season where I watched it and I'm just like, man, I can't wait for this to be over, because it's strange. There's strange decisions. The flow of the flow of the episodes was very off, in my opinion. It was seasoned with the evil. Oh, the governor. The eye patch. Yeah. Okay. I remember now. I remember now. But yeah, it's a good overall. I enjoyed my time watching The Walking Dead. I did sort of semi get obsessed with it at one point, to the point where I was actually buying Walking Dead themed t-shirts, which I never really buy themed t-shirts of stuff. Although I am wearing a Star Wars one right now, and I don't even particularly like Star Wars that much, but yeah, I even bought, I had like a Negan t-shirt and stuff like that. Oh, you won't even know who Negan is, sorry. It's not a spoiler. It's just a character you'll see later on. I won't say anything else about Walking Dead in case I accidentally say something that spoils it. But it was basically just a character that appears later on. I know Negan's very popular, plus he was in Tekken 7. Oh, okay. Did he have his baseball bat in Tekken? Yeah, Negan's a interesting character, and he goes through quite the character arc over the seasons that he's in. Very interesting character. Very interesting. It's a shame though they didn't have swearing. They don't have the swearing in The Walking Dead. Like, I think sometimes they have like shit and stuff like that, right? But I'm on about F-bombs, because the character Negan in the comic books. Oh, what? The character Negan in the comic books is F-bombs galore. And there is actually a scene later on. I won't say what the scene is. But there is a scene in one of the later episodes with Negan. And they actually, I think it's for the DVD version of the season, they actually had a version of it where he was dropping F-bombs constantly, because that's what Negan's like in the comic books. He's F-bombs all over the place. Everything's got F-bomb before it, right? And they shot this scene, and it's a very pivotal scene in the Walking Dead Walking Dead timeline. It's a very pivotal moment, and it's 100 times better. He had Lucille. Yeah, Lucille is the name that he gave to his baseball bat. There is a reason why he calls it Lucille, by the way. But you'll find that out when you get to it. So there's no self-sacrifice room here. So I guess we're just ending on the womb. It's a shame there's no self-sacrifice room, because I could have went to the dark room, because this run would absolutely melt the lamb. Is there a way I can kill, like, damage myself down to 1 HP? Let's just do this. Hold on. There's a reason I'm doing this, by the way. I want to go into the boss trap room. I don't know what could be in here that could make me get any further, but... Okay, well... I just wanted to see what was in here. Maybe I could have got the shovel. Oh, sorry. What's the shovel's actual name? We need to go deeper. Is that what it's actually called? I don't know anybody... I think I don't really... Like I said, I don't really watch Isaac... People play Isaac, but... Pretty sure nobody calls it "we need to go deeper." I never call it that. I just call it the shovel. Let's see if we can find a crawl space or something. It'd be nice. It's a shame the Hush isn't available. I don't know. I don't remember what you or when you unlock Hush. Don't remember. These days, keep it as a clutch if I was using it in a run last night. You were actually, yeah, because they changed it, didn't they? That if you use it on like a little specific patch on the ground, it will always give you a crawl space. Like if you put it on like if there's like a bit of grass on the ground or something like that, or a specific text like this here, for example. If you place it on something where there's a little texture on the ground, it will always give you a crawl space. Which is a fun change. I guess I haven't found a secret room. Let's see if I can find a secret. I kind of don't want this run to end right here, because it's a strong run, and it'd be a shame. I could get maybe. I'm trying to think what. Okay, I'm trying to find this. It's all the secret rooms here. 12 bombs left. Well, it's like as well, it's like Teleport 2.0. I never call it Teleport 2.0, I call it Golden Teleporter. Golden Teleporter. I'm surprised it made it do that. It's really good. I think the core space used to be RNG. Yeah, it used to be RNG, yeah. I don't remember what if there was a percentage, like what percent it could give you, but it would most likely always give you, or most of the time give you just a trapdoor down to the next floor, right? But it's actually, when I think about it, it is actually a surprising change. Oh. Nope. Regular secret room. Let's try here. Oh. How about here? You unlock Hush by beating Mum's heart 10 times. Okay. Did I pick up Monkey's Paw? Nope. I'll pick it up. I'm looking for the regular secret room. There we go. Alright, well, I guess that's it then. Unfortunately, I mean, I don't know what I was looking for, but I was hoping I would find something that would make me... Because sometimes, I remember sometimes you go into a secret room and there'd just be a trap door there. And you just go down it. Apparently before Repentance, the chance for shovels to spawn in crawl space was only 10%. Oh, okay. That's bad. Yeah, it is pretty bad considering a lot of crawl spaces aren't that great. His little cheeks. Is this Eden? Okay, yes, the Eden unlock. Alright. You unlocked Eden. Mama's boy. Pop. Alright, so who we got here? We got Kane. Value shovel is 6 charge. Yeah, exactly. La la la. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try and unlock the Forgotten. But that requires me... Oh, nice, nice. That's one of the problems of using analog sticks. Sometimes you shoot the wrong way. At least I do. Hey, monkey paw again. I need a bomb and to beat the first floor in under a minute. And this is the wrong way. Also, why am I getting so many of these guys spawning on the first floors? I feel like these enemies don't normally spawn that often on the first floor. The sort of conjoined... Those conjoined guys. I got a feeling that I am not going to beat this first floor in under a minute. You know what? Isaac! Hey, why didn't I get it? Can I unlock the Forgotten yet? I did it in under a minute. I guess I can't unlock the Forgotten yet. Because that was like 58 seconds. Yeah, I mustn't have the I mustn't be able to unlock them yet. Number 1. Ugh. Number 1 is not good with Azazel. You know what? Who cares? It didn't really affect my range, so we're all right. I mean, technically it did affect my range, but I mean, it didn't make a huge difference, I don't think. Plus, range upgrades aren't exactly the hardest thing to come across. You need to beat the lamb at least once in order to get the shovel pieces. Ah, okay. Well, that's fine. I thought I'd just give it a go now to get it out of the way, but I guess we're stuck playing Azazel again, which is fine. You got in the shop. Piggy Bank, you know what? Hello, Piggy Bank. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the team, Big Piggy Bank. There we go. Almost got all my money back. Alright, second secret room, or as it's most commonly known, super secret room. I don't think I'll ever call it a super secret room though, even though I just did, but you know what I mean. I've always called it a second secret room. Once again, thanks to Northern Lion. Don't care. Let me out. Could have played the Judgment there to try and get an HP up, but can't be bothered, if I'm honest. I always call it a super secret. Yeah, I think its technical term is super secret room, but I just call it second secret room. It's the same with the treasure room. I never call it a treasure room. I call it an item room. But its technical term is treasure room. But like I say, I got a lot of my terminology from Northern Lion before I knew anything about the game as such. So a lot of terminology comes from listening to hours of him playing the game back in the day. Second secret room, item room, spirit hearts, golden teleporter, shovel. All these names all came from watching him. Blood bombs. Not a single payout from any of those mushrooms. Not even a single pill. Look at that. probably wouldn't have took the pill, but it's unusual I didn't get like a single payout from like 20 mushrooms. I forgot I have piggy bank. I did not mean to use that again. Diddly 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 dee. I'm just trying to be too clever there. You know what? I will play you. Marry and reproduce. Look to La Luna. Trust good people. Nobody knows the troubles you've seen. When life gives you lemons, re-roll. Nobody knows the troubles you've seen. The devil in disguise. Why so blue? Have you seen the exit? Come to the fork in the road and take it. Also, I've just realized that I have monkey paw, so I should go. You know what? Okay. Duolux I hurt, others have problems too. Okay. I should. This will work, right? This will give me a black heart. Yes. Thank you, monkey paw. Which for the longest time I called it monkey's paw, but it's actually monkey paw. Gemini. Pageant boy. Always thought it was monkey's paw. No, it's technically monkey paw. Talking of the shovel, aka we need to go deeper, I am going to take it because we do indeed need to go deeper. La da dee da da da. Ah, Dogtooth. Bark at Damoon. Well, I guess we're going to look for this. Oh no, I found the secret room. I have no keys. Give me a key. Give me a key, please. Oh, Skatole. I will take Skatole. Okay, maybe not. Not very often you'll see me doing this. I will take $1. I don't want Skatole! I want a key. Oh well. It's like this trinket I just pick up, the duct tape. For the longest time I thought it was toilet roll because Northern Lion called it toilet roll. But it's not, it's duct tape. But every time I look at it now, I go, oh, it's toilet roll. May I have a key, please? Believe in yourself. When life gives you lemons, reroll. Yep, we've heard that one many times. You'll never be forgiven. Come to... Yep. Use bombs wisely. Oh, I wanted a key. Two of spades. Ah, it's two of spades.
Of spades.
It is indeed 2 of spades. So I'm using 1 here. Nice. And now I'm going to go to the shop. And there's going to be nothing in there. And after all that, I mean, I guess I did get $1. Yeah, PhD. I'll take PhD, please. Range upgrade, perfect.
Range up.
You know what? Donation machine, you can have some more money. You could have 20 pennies in your storage. Or 20 cents. Right, let's go. Let's go and yeah, next floor, let's go. I think that's worth it, to be honest with you. I'd rather save my key. I'm trying to remember how you unlock the D6. Do you have to beat Isaac as Blue Baby? Is that how you unlock the D6? Or beat Isaac as Isaac? I can't remember how you unlock the D6 with Isaac. I'm pretty sure it's you beat Isaac with Blue Baby, I think. Or something like that. I cannot remember. Hello. You got me. Congratulations. Yeah, you beat Isaac. Okay, that's what it is. Okay. I don't remember the last time I would attempt to do that. I don't know, a long time ago. I don't remember how you unlock Blue Baby. I was laughing to myself earlier on when yesterday I went into that secret room and I was like, oh yeah, watch it give me 4 Duke of Flies, and it literally was 4 Duke of Flies. My reaction was priceless. Leave it mom's heart a few times and unlock Blue Baby. Okay. We'll figure it out. 9 volt, you know what? There you go, got that for free basically. Duke of Fire, I think is very funny. Yeah, because my reaction was just like, I genuinely couldn't believe that I called it. I was like, it's 4 Duke of Fires. It was so funny. I also love the fact that these little mini pins are called needles. Nice little fact. A nice little joke there with, you know, pins and needles. You got me. Yeah, I remember when Repentance first came out, there was a lot of people complaining about how difficult it was. And don't get me wrong, there were some elements about it that I think they toned down with patches, but people were complaining like, "Oh, this is too hard and it's too difficult for new players." Well, the thing is, Repentance is late game content, so yeah, it's not like, I'm glad they didn't cater the DLC to new players, because at the end of the day, Repentance stuff is late game content, so it should be difficult. I remember a lot of people online were saying, "Oh, this is too difficult. This is not friendly for new people, new players." Well, good. It's not supposed to be. It should be a massive one called Haystack. Yeah, like an ultra pin. Because you're trying to find a needle in a haystack. I get it. I even love they had the challenge. Oh yeah, like I say, Repentance is difficult, and a lot of people, including myself, had trouble with it when it first came out. But there were some things they nerfed, which I'm glad they did, because like some of the stuff was just kind of like, okay, this is a little bit too much. But the general difficulty, I'm glad they made it that way, because Isaac got too easy. Isaac was easy to, like, I would go into runs and I would never think I was going to lose. And I did lose runs, don't get me wrong. But what I mean is it would be very rare that I would lose a run. Yara and Blank Card was way too... Yeah, exactly. If you got the amount of time, like breaking the game, like there was many runs I used to do back in the day, like when I was streaming it. Like I literally just wouldn't break. I had the opportunity many times to break the game, but I was just like, I don't want to do, I don't see the point. Like, everybody's seen the game being broken. I mean, you could even do it with, I don't know, restock, IV bag, and Bloody Penny. You could do it with Piggy Bank. As long as there was a heart in the shop, you could infinitely get money. Have Piggy Bank, you get more money for getting hit. Have Swallowed Penny as well to get even more money. So you can literally just have infinite money and buy everything in the shop. And then at some point you'll get Chaos, and then you get all like the crazy Brimstone, Mum's Knife, Guppy items, and you broke the game. So yeah, it did get to a point where like it just became like I just didn't break the game because I just thought, what's the point? It just became too easy. I wouldn't even know what you do now to break the game, because obviously, well, for starters, Blank Card Yara just doesn't work, but there is an item which you can use. But I know they changed, for example, 2 Steam sales. 2 Steam sales no longer gives you free items from the shop, but I like the fact that breaking the game now is less appealing, because it's much more difficult to actually do. But I actually like that. And I'm talking about it as if, you know, this game just came out. I'm fully aware this DLC came out over 3 years ago. Well, Repentance did, not Repentance Plus, you know. The brand new DLC that just came out with loads of stuff in it. No, but, like... yeah, there's a lot of change in the game I'm glad they made. That was one of them. If I say to Chad, I got Steam sale, I thought I got a legitimate Steam sale. That's around my Steam inventory. Do you know what was funny? So when I first started playing the game on Xbox, they've actually changed it now. But with Afterbirth, if you got a Steam sale, it wasn't called a Steam sale because of like copyright problems. It was called a Steamy sale. So the Steam sale was... I remember my brother, because he would look at it, why is it called Steamy sale? I don't know, I remember telling him once, I was like, oh, he called it a Steam sale. And I was like, oh, do you mean Steamy sale? And he was like, what do you mean Steamy sale? And I was like, on Xbox, it's called Steamy sale. And he didn't believe me, and I showed him. I was like, yeah, it's called a Steamy sale. It's not called a Steamy sale anymore. It's called a Steam sale. But at the time, because it wasn't on the platform Steam, it was called a Steamy sale. Which is pretty funny. Yeah, just take all the damage in the world, it's fine. Wow, what a great deal with the devil. Yeah, just keep taking damage, it's alright. Not a problem. Oh, I got PhD, haven't I? So I should take this. Mum's contact has appeared in the basement. 48-hour energy. Pheromones, shot speed up. Gotta love a shot speed up with Brimstone, man. It's the perfect item to get. Did I go to a crawl space on this floor? I did. Let's get out of here. Get off me, kid. Boots him off her leg. Sure. Or shot speed up. I'm aware there's tears up as well, but I can no longer get any more tears up, so I basically got another shot speed up, which is useless. But hey, I'm not going to say no to Torn Photo. Yeah, just keep taking damage. It's fine. One day you'll have no life left, and it's okay. I gotta stop like being so passive with like my play right now. I'm just taking damage like it doesn't matter. I mean, at the end of the day, it probably won't matter, but you never know. I could come across a bit later on down the line in a sticky situation, and I would regret all this damage that I took. Die, Edmund. I'll take the left hand because it does reap dark rewards, after all. It's like when I play Call of Duty Zombies, and every time I go and get Speed Cola, I always say, oh, I'm going to get Speed Cola because it does, you know, speed up your life, after all. Trying to be funny about it. You know, because you have the little jingle. It's like, Speed Cola speeds up your life. Every time I get Speed Cola, I'm like, yeah, well, it does speed up your life, after all. Just a little weird thing that I do, I guess. Or one of many weird things. I should probably use the shovel. We need to go deeper. Stop walking into enemies. Deck of cards. The sun. You know what? Just use it. But I am taking this with me. I have the Juggernaut Jingle as my ringtone. PTSD. Yeah. Reach for Juggernaut tonight. When you need to feel big and strong. So Black Ops 6, I was always wondering why the quick revive machine doesn't have its jingle. And I'm like, why? It has like weird sounds on it, and like, why does it not have its jingle? It's like, is it a bug? It turns out that the original tune they used for quick revive was taken from some sort of old TV advertisement for something. So they can't use it because of copyright. That's why there's, in Black Ops 6 as well, there's no mystery box music. For copyright reasons as well. No, not mystery box music, sorry. Fire sale music. What hit me there? Stop walking into enemies! I'm playing this like I've never played the game before. Although I would love to go back and see like gameplay of me playing Isaac when I didn't know how to play. Oh, well, yeah, just get the blue map when you've already got Dogtooth. You play Jingle with the Shadow of Evil version, I won't be upset. Yeah, the Shadow of Evil ones are pretty good because they got like the sort of they changed the theme. Thematically, they changed it. But yeah, Reach for Juggernaut tonight. Yeah, I like the Shadows of Evil ones. My favorite one's probably Double Tap. Cowboys can't shoot slow, or they'll end up below. Don't hit me! Or Deadshot Daiquiri. I said I hope they bring back the fire sale music, but I especially hope they bring back the Pack-a-Punch tune. Yeah, this literally they don't exist. It's all copyright stuff, so that's why it's not there. Unfortunately. Monstro 2. I need to start playing a little bit better because I'm going to end up dying otherwise. Mine, maybe PhD, but also the Who's Who jingle. Who's Who? Everybody's going mad because like double tap has not been a thing since Black Ops 3. And people are... There's going to be a new perk dropping when the new map comes out on the 5th of December. But like... I think double tap breaks like... Ah! Double tap may mess with the mechanics now because of all the weapon balancing and stuff like that. Thank you. HP up. And damage. Deadshot Daiquiri is more busted than double tap in Cold War. I mean, in Black Ops 6, I mean, I started playing with a controller because doing the camo grind, you have to get 2,000 headshots with each gun, and using Deadshot Daiquiri or the controller is just always almost like a cheat code. So I didn't mean to use that there, but okay. Yeah, Deadshot Daiquiri is very overpowered, because if you're using keyboard and mouse, all it does is, I think Deadshot Daiquiri on the keyboard and mouse just makes like the hip fire spread smaller, I think. And it also gives you like the damage bonus or whatever, but I'm pretty sure it makes your hip fire smaller on a mouse. But obviously with controller, yeah, it's pretty broken. Yeah, so it's gonna be a new perk drop in when the new map comes out on the 5th of December, and people are going, oh, it has to be double tap. They have to bring double tap back. But I think the problem with it is that mechanically it's going to be hard for them to use to bring it in the game, just because like the whole cross progression with guns and stuff like that. I think it's hard. I think it's hard for them to introduce double tap because of balancing issues or something like that. The damage bonus is extremely good in Cold War. I have to mention BO6, but I haven't played that one. Yeah, no, it's still overpowered. Yeah. It's still overpowered if you're using a controller. Isaac! Yeah, the new map drops December the 5th, so I'll probably stream that actually. Gotta do the Easter egg. Ooh, botfly. I think Elemental Pop is just as good as double tap. People receive different perks. Yeah, I mean, Elemental Pop's really good, especially now in Black Ops 6. You've got augments, so you can add augments to your perks. For example, they added it in Cold War as well, but it wasn't augments. Where Elemental Pop, you can add it so it has electric cherry burst as well. So I'd imagine double tap could be implemented into an augment for another perk. But a lot of people saying it could be Mule Kick. Mule Kick could be the perk that's coming out. But yeah, I think double tap could be added as an augment to an already existing perk, if they were going to add it. But we'll soon find out. I just don't think they'll straight up give us double tap. I heard you only get one secondary effect at a time in Black Ops 6. Oh, you're on about Elemental Pop? Yeah, but you've also got the ultimate anno types as well. No, you can get multiple effects. There's actually a calling card challenge which is centered around that. Killing zombies affected by 2 or more elemental effects. It's an annoying challenge, actually. It was bugged for the longest time. Diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle. Okay, so I already did boss rush with that Azazel, so I ain't got to worry about that. I like the fact the game has been relatively kind to me and given me a bunch of range upgrades. But yeah, the camo grind was a long one this time. I've got all the mastery camos in zombies since Black Ops 4. I even got Vanguard zombies mastery camo. I don't know why I did it, but I did. It was the most depressing thing ever I did in a video game. Was getting the mastery camo on Vanguard zombies. It was awful. But I did it. Can you level up your perks? No. So the way perks work in Black Ops 6 is you unlock augments. I know in Black Ops Cold War you got the crystals, right? And then you upgrade your perks outside of the game. In this game it doesn't work like that. You get augments and you can put there's 6 augments per perk. You can have, there's 2 categories. There's 2 different categories on each perk. And you have 3 choices on each one once you've unlocked them. And you can put 1 of each on each perk. You can also do it for weapon mods and field upgrades as well. So you can change how the perks, field upgrades and weapon mods act per game. You can change them. But you don't actually level your perks up. So in that sense, it's a lot more simplified than Black Ops Cold War. Can you die, please? There you go. Field upgrades are busted healing auras. Yeah, healing aura is still powerful in Black Ops 6. My favorite, one of my favorite field upgrades is Frenzied Guard. I like using that one. But yeah, field upgrades are... Ooh, straw. Sorry, sharp straw. I'm not taking it though, because we need to go deeper, obviously. What is your favorite zombies game and map? Black Ops 3. Favorite map? Ooh, it's a tough one because there's really good ones, right? I know a lot of people go to the usual, oh, Mob of the Dead, oh, Der Eisendrache, oh, what else? Der Riese. It depends. I think the best zombies map, in my opinion, is Der Eisendrache. And the reason for that is, back then in Black Ops 3, the zombies marketing and the zombies hype was so high. I remember that whole year, and it was so, like, engaging if you're a zombies fan. And I think Der Eisendrache was for me, is storyline-wise, back then, nobody knew what the hell was going on. They're like, okay, well, we're finding these other versions of our characters and we're killing them for some reason. Why are we doing that? And then that whole Easter egg, that old Easter egg thing was like, I don't know, it will never be repeated in zombies, no matter what they do. It will never, the whole Black Ops 3 cycle will never be repeated. You will never get as good zombies as Black Ops 3. Now, I'm not saying Black Ops 3 was perfect by any means. But it wasn't just about the gameplay or the maps. It was about the whole marketing around. There was like, everybody was like engaged. Like there was like ciphers and hidden things. And why are people doing this? And it's just, and well, we're going to all these alternate universes. Why? And it was all about why. And why are we doing this? And so yeah, I think Der Eisendrache. But I mean, Origins, insanely good. That had a similar thing to Der Eisendrache for me because they were like, oh, why is our characters like young now? Why do they look like this? Why do they not know each other? Like, no one knew back then that, oh, this is like alternate versions of them. So, I think Black Ops 3, for me, is the best zombies. Now, I will say, one of the best maps they've ever done comes from Black Ops 4, and it's Ancient Evil. Ancient Evil was a very good map. Even though it was in the different storyline, Ancient Evil is an extremely good map. It has a Der Eisendrache vibes to it. Black Ops 2 is great, but sadly I didn't experience the hype. I honestly played more Black Ops 2 as it was recent compared to Black Ops 3. I know a PS4 or Xbox at the time, I had a PS3. Yeah, I think as well, there's different, like if you're into Easter eggs and stuff, Black Ops 3 is the way to go. Okay, but if you're in about just like going high round stuff, like you may prefer like Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2 or even World at War. Or if you're more hardcore, you may prefer like, because like zombies now is too easy. It's too easy. I remember back in the day, in the original, before Black Ops 3, it was like 2 hits and you're dead. Unless you got Juggernaut, right? You're dead in 2 hits, that's it. It was a lot more difficult back in the day. Now it's a lot more easy in my opinion. But I've been playing zombies since. Whoops. I've been playing zombies since it came out. So I played a lot of zombies over my years. The Black Ops 2 when the engine feels, but I love having loot pools and a mix of both good bad weapons. Yeah. I think the problem with zombies now is all the weapons feel the same. Remember like in Black Ops 3 and before that, you'd be like, oh man, I got some Black Ops 3, for example. You were trying to get a weapon because it was like, for example, the Dingo. The Dingo LMG was really good. But now like, all the weapons seem to hit the same point. Like if you get an SMG, they all kind of feel the same. If you get an assault rifle, they all kind of feel the same as the other assault rifles. And I think the reason for that is, one, the cross progression. So the progression between zombies and multiplayer. And two, yeah, the only time I would go for the mystery box now was when I was doing camos, because I'd finish one gun, I'd go to the mystery box and grab another gun out of to do the camo challenge. Playing zombies since Black Ops 1, I didn't play World at War, but honestly, zombies feels crusty in that game. Yeah, World at War. So my first experience with zombies. So World at War was unlocked by beating the World at War campaign. And then you unlock this zombies mode. It was my brother. I never played Call of Duty. I was a Halo player. And my brother was like, oh, look at this mode. Like, look at this. And we tried to. It was like, oh man, this is really hard. I think the highest round we got to was in Nacht der Untoten was round 7. And it was like, oh god, this is too difficult. So I've been playing zombies since then. I only really got hardcore into zombies Black Ops, like mid Black Ops 2. So when Mob of the Dead came out and then Origins, that's when I was like full on playing. Then Black Ops 3 was like, I've got like, I don't know how many hours I've got in that game. I don't have many on Steam because I only play zombies on Steam for the mods. But my main account was Xbox. And I think I've got something like 29 days in-game time. I played that game to death. And similar sense to Black Ops 4 as well. I had a lot of time in that. Also, I'm kind of embarrassed I died as Azazel. I'm not beating hard mode without losing a life as Lazarus. Well, we'll play as Lazarus then. I'm embarrassed that I lost that run. I kind of got a little bit too careless about my HP. And I knew it was going to come back to bite me. Yeah, World at War Zombies is very difficult. With Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 not as much, but Black Ops 1 and World at War is very difficult. Like, when I go back and play those, I feel like a noob because I think I got so complacent with zombies now, it's much easier. So back to Steam is dangerous now because people can remote. Yeah, I don't play, if I play online, sorry, if I play zombies, I don't play online or anything like that. I know there's a patch you can download as well, so people can't do that, but it's been a while since I played any, like, custom zombies, but actually it hasn't been too long. The last time I played custom zombies, it was just before Black Ops 6 came out. I was streaming some custom zombies on Twitch. I've got egghead right now, but my egghead's poking through my hair. So I've got like an egg coming out top. It looks like I've got like a little hidden character on top of my head, hiding behind my hair. I ain't shooting the poops. You think I am? Every time I say shooting the poops, I think of Shoop da Whoop. I think because it sounds the same. Shoot the poop, shoot the whoop. Ooh. I think single player, you're still connected to the internet without a patch playing through. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's something to do with like, there's like a, I mean, it's kind of crazy what people do, isn't it? When you think about it. Like, why would you do that? What are you gaining by doing that to people? Kind of crazy. I guess people are just like got too much time on their hand. They want to ruin things for other people. It's like right now in Black Ops 6 ranked play. All I see about Black Ops 6 ranked play is hackers. Right, the game is just I've seen videos as well. The game is just riddled with hackers. Now I wouldn't play ranked mode because I would get too frustrated with it. I haven't really played Black Ops 6 multiplayer, to be honest with you, because I think I've got like 40 minutes in Black Ops 6 multiplayer. Just because all I've been doing is playing zombies. I'm a zombies guy. A fun fact, actually, I bring this up every once in a while, but I actually started this YouTube channel to be a zombies YouTuber. Literally just after the Horizon Drac dropped, I was like, oh, I want to be a zombies YouTuber. But I didn't realize back then I didn't have a computer. I was like, yeah, I want to stream, but I was like, how can I do it? And then back then you couldn't just stream from your Xbox. I know you can now, but back in like 2016, you couldn't just stream from your Xbox. You had to like connect to a computer, and I was like, yeah, I was like, how do I do that? So I actually made this channel to do zombie stuff. I have streamed zombies on the channel. I played Black Ops Zombies online with randoms before I knew it was dangerous. Just repeat errors in East Quest 2. So I'm normally a solo player when it comes to zombies a lot of the time, except for Black Ops 3, where, you know, for example, Shadows of Evil, you had to get the full Easter egg, you needed, you know, 4 players. But I've completed Easter eggs with randoms before. I remember once I did Origins on Black Ops 2 with some random person. I just felt like playing it, and I was like, yeah, and I found somebody actually playing it on Steam, and we beat it. But a lot of time it's very rare. Black Ops 6, by the way, if you play randoms on Black Ops 6, wow, you get some people who do not know what the hell they're doing. It's kind of funny actually, just seeing them running around like headless chicken, like they don't know what the hell's going on. And I've only played a few games online, but yeah, it's you get some people who no idea what they're doing. No, you get some strange looking runs, or strange looking games. Are these all? Are that all? I thought every single one of these pills was different.
Pheromones.
I'm not taking any other pills. By the way, I'm not going to die as Lazarus, or attempt to not to die, because I'm trying to unlock Bethany. But before I end the stream, actually, I'll show you my Black Ops 6. I'll show you my progression on Black Ops 6 before I end the stream. And quickly load it up, and I got hit there. Bethany is awesome. She is. I really like the Book of Virtues, right? So it's called. Like, the Book of Virtues is like, it basically creates more items, like, because obviously it synergizes with other spacebar items, right? Or active items, sorry. But that's another reason. That's another thing. I call them spacebar items. I don't even play on keyboard, but because of Northern Lion, I always knew them as spacebar items. So anyway, oh, you idiot! Why did you do that? Because you're gonna take the shovel. Why did you do that, you idiot? Anyway, but yeah, like, Bethany's item basically creates more items, right? And it's really fun. Hold on. Let's try this. Ah! I remember watching a pre-release interview, actually, with Edmund, and it's actually with Northern Lion, actually, on his stream, and he was talking about Bethany's item. Why am I getting so many of these enemies on the first floors, by the way? These twin conjoined fatties here that shoot the green creep. I swear, like, you wouldn't normally get this many of those spawning on like the first floors. Yeah, I remember watching Epiphora. They've changed Epiphora, I think. Yeah, they've changed Epiphora. Yeah. Yeah, and he was talking about the Book of Virtues. I remember watching some of Northern Lion's streams as well, and he said he didn't understand the character. He didn't understand Book of Virtues. And then one item he got, I think it was the spinny thing. What's that called? Like the spinning top that spins around you. He got that with Book of Virtues, and he was like, "Oh my god, this is amazing." Bloop. I'd take the Jawbreaker because I actually like this trinket. Did I just do a room like this? Well, I already did a room exactly like the same as this room. Just a minute ago. Oh, Egghead. I was like, why don't I take damage as Egghead? It does that, right? I guess I should have used the shovel inside. Well, I guess I didn't get hurt, so it doesn't matter, but I should have used the shovel inside the curse room to just leave. Goodbye, pills. Goodbye, Mr. Anderson. Oh. My leg's going dead. I should probably... I've actually got a standing table. I can actually... Standing desk, sorry. I could stand up. Sometimes I like to stand up because the old legs get a little bit stiff sitting down. Ooh. Sitting down on the chair for too long. My computer chair is not comfortable at all. So when I sit too long, my leg starts to ache. My left leg specifically for some reason. Must be a part of getting old, man. Kind of crazy. Like you get to a certain age and like certain things start hurting. Like for example, for like 2 weeks now, I've had a really sore like my right elbow feels weird. And I don't know why. I just sort of woke up one day and it was hurting. So when you get older, like just random things start hurting. And you're just like, why? I didn't do anything. You just sort of went to bed and you wake up and you're like, ow. Like what happened? They had some sort of fight in your sleep or something like that. Now I'm not like really old, but you know, I'm not like 20 or anything like that anymore. Also, I will use the sun card at some point. You know what? I'm gonna use it now. That didn't kill you? How did you not die? What? How did that enemy not die? You're still a young buck, fortunately. It'll soon creep up on you. Not to be depressing, but it soon creeps up. Just kind of funny. Ooh, forget me now. Just kind of funny getting old, though. Because, like, when you're a kid, you think it's never going to happen, and then it starts happening, and you're just like, why? When? Like, why? Also, apparently I just got a follower on Twitch. Who is that? Someone's following. Why did the notification go off? Strange. I know birthday's soon, and I don't like thought of becoming older. Yeah, but it's actually crazy as well, because it comes around really quick. Someone followed me on Twitch, I think, apparently. But for some reason, no notification went on. That was strange. Oh, I think I had it off. Whoops. So whoever followed me on Twitch, if you're still watching, I don't know if you are. Thanks for following. I normally shout out if anybody... It doesn't really happen very often. But I normally shout out if someone follows or subscribes, but I didn't have the notification on. So apologies for that. If that person is still here or not, I don't know. We need to go deeper. Yeah, my birthday is in April. Which will soon be here. And I will be 71 years... No, I won't be 71 years old. I'm not quite there yet. I'm not quite 71. Luckily, I think I still look... In my immediate family... wow, that wasn't... Oh, I've already got the crawl space. That's probably why. We all kind of look quite young for our age. It kind of runs from like my mom and dad as well. We kind of look younger than we actually are. Which is a blessing, really. A lot of people... I remember seeing some people that I went to school with, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. You look old, man. You're gonna be 54. No, I'm not quite 54. Not quite. Got a little while for that yet. But yeah, luckily, I still got all my hair. I'm not going bald. I do have a few grey hairs. You can't see them, but sometimes when a certain light catches my hair, you'll see a few grey hairs popping out, but... I'm glad. I'd rather have grey hairs than go bald. You know what's really funny? You ever seen bald people, right? The people that go bald really early. They have hair, lots of hair elsewhere. if you look at a bald guy, you pretty much guarantee they're going to have really hairy arms and legs, but they're completely bald on their head. They'll have like hair everywhere else. It's okay. I've had grey hair since about a small child. Actually, there was someone I went to school with. He wasn't my age. He was like younger than me. I don't know. I didn't know him. I just remember seeing him. People used to laugh at him because he had like a patch here or something like that was grey. He just had a patch of grey hair, just pure grey hair. But no, I mean, I don't think I've got any. I've got no receding hair or anything like that. I've got no bald spots. I've got all my hair, which I'm glad. I wouldn't like to be bald. I actually shaved bald once because I have really bad skin, and I had a bad reaction to. I had a bad reaction to a shampoo once, and my hair gets quite thick. I've had it cut recently, but my hair gets quite thick. And I had an allergic reaction to some shampoo, and my head was like screaming, like itchy, like really bad. And I just wanted to like put some sort of ointment on it or creams or something like that, but I couldn't do it because I had hair. So I literally went in my bathroom one night. I was like, I can't deal with this anymore. Like it was just so itchy and painful because I had a reaction to some shampoo, and I just shaved all my hair off, and I got a razor and I went completely bald. And I'm telling you what, I do not suit a bald head. I do not suit a bald head, so I'm glad. I'm glad that I have hair, and I think if I was going to go bald, it would have happened by now. But I still have all my hair. I've still got quite a strong. My hairline is still pretty much the same as it always was, so I'm pretty okay there. But yeah, bald head is not for me. It really isn't to me. Talking of heads, right? So I was on Instagram, and not normal. Hello. Nice name, by the way. I like the fact you got your K in front of normal, silent K. So I was on Instagram, and this video was recommended to me, and it's like some woman sings a song, and she asks what rhymes with it, and then like in the comments that someone made a song about it. I don't know. It's actually a YouTube channel. And I was dying with laughter yesterday because there's one bit where somebody commented saying, because this guy had a big head, like he had a massive like head up here, and one of the comments said, he had a before head, forehead, and after head, and I was dying. I thought it was one of the, it just caught me off guard, and I don't know what the channel is, but they basically say something and then they make a song out of it. I can't remember what it's called. And I was dying. I couldn't stop watching it. It was so funny because he said he had a before head, a forehead, and an after head. And I just thought it's one of the funniest things I've heard in a long time. It just caught, like something that's not necessarily that funny, but it catches you off guard. That was one of those moments. It was like, that's not really that funny, but it caught me off guard when it said it. I'm gonna take piercing shots here, which is not called piercing shots, it's called Sagittarius. But once again, I never call it Sagittarius, I call it piercing shots. Some people have crazy bars in YouTube comments sections of that. Yeah, but it's like it's deliberately made. It's a channel that deliberately does it. I can't remember. They say it's this woman. It's always this woman every single time. And she asks what rhymes with something, and then the comments say something. I'm going to try and find it. So she says, what rhymes with sport? And then they make a song out of it. And it's just he's got a beforehead, a forehead, and an afterhead. And I don't know why I find it so funny, but it just tickles me every single time. It's just so funny. You're going to give me another 5 room here? I wouldn't be opposed to it. I don't, or you know, people say lol, like they say something, they put lol, but they're not actually laughing out loud, right? They just put lol because it's just something everybody does. I mean, I do it as well. Like sometimes you put lol and you're not laughing at all. You're just sitting there like stone faced. So, but people just put lol, right? I literally lolled. I burst out laughing to myself in my bedroom. I was sitting on my bed I was just laying down on my bed, scrolling through Instagram, and I saw that, and I just burst out laughing. Loud laughing. And I couldn't stop thinking about it. It was so funny. Yeah, sure, I'll take Nightlight. Why not? But yeah, it's a dedicated channel that does it. It's... stay away from me. There we go. It was so funny, man. But yeah, they got several of them at different ones. Before head, forehead, and after head. It's silly, but it's like I said, it's just one of those times where something just catches you off guard and it just tickles you. Yeah, I literally did. And that's very rare for me. I normally, like, you find something funny, you just sort of chuckle to yourself, like, internally. That, I'm on my own, and I just burst out laughing. It's one of the funniest things I've heard in a long time. But, like I say, it wasn't necessarily a funny thing. It's just the way it caught me off guard. And I just couldn't stop. Okay, I admit I was fully prepared to take the damage there. I admit I came to the conclusion that I was undoubtedly going to get hit. If someone said that to me in Argon, I wouldn't know whether to laugh, cry. Before head, forehead, and after head. Why have I got this? I got this item again. We literally got this the previous run. It's. I recommend you go and watch it. It's so funny. I think they've got a dedicated YouTube channel that does it. Pretty funny. But yeah, this guy he's got this a massive forehead. It's just. It's just. Oh, I can't. Every time I think of it, it gets me every time. Anyway, like, I'm not necessarily laughing at the guy because he has a big forehead. The guy did have a big head. It's just saying that. It's just so funny. And as well, they made it into a song as well. So the way it's said as well, it's like, he's got to be forehead, and after head, like that. And it's just, it's the way, I can't do the actual cadence of it, but it's something along those lines, and it caught me off guard really bad. And it's very rare that happens nowadays, but wow, you know, I guess I'll just blow up some of this stuff and see if I get anything out of it. Well, besides the spider, that is. You know what? You get one more bomb and that's it. Okay. Lovely. Alright, so we're still surviving here. By the way, I'm trying to unlock Lilith, so we have to not die as Lazarus. And I think, well, to be fair, I'm only going as far as It Lives anyway. But I think you only have to beat It Lives to unlock. Oh, I only came in here, by the way, because I was going to use the shovel to get down to the next floor. But never mind, it didn't cost me anything. And I got Goat Head. But we're good. You know what? You can have a bomb as well. And I've already found the second / super secret room, so not there. I just thought, like, I always hate asking people to like the video. You know, and I used to hate asking people to like and subscribe and all that kind of stuff. I think it's just, like, cheap. But, you know what I used to hate is, like, when you go back and watch videos and, like, one that got me was, I think it was Ali A. If you're aware of Ali A, right? When he became, like, incredibly annoying when he started doing Fortnite. Who am I unlocking? Whichever character it is that unlocks, I'm pretty sure to unlock Bethany, you beat a run whilst not dying as Lazarus. Or is that Lilith? No, Lilith's something to do with Azazel, right? Azazel in greed mode. But yeah, so when Ali A started doing annoying, you know what part of the UK he's from? What, Ali A? He's from London. He's from the south. He's from down south. Part of England. Yeah, he's from London. What's going on, guys? Ali A. But he got really annoying, but like at the start of the video, and everybody seemed to do it, they would say, so before we start, like the video and subscribe. It's like, how can I like something I haven't even watched yet? You know what I mean? Lilith is beating Grievum over Zazel. Oh, okay. It's been years since I've done it, but I something in my mind told me that. But it's been years since I've done that. I was saying at the start of the stream, there's a lot of stuff that I forgot. Because I've obviously done all this stuff before. But it's been a long time since I've had to unlock stuff. So last time I had to unlock stuff was Repentance. You know what used to bother me as well, and people would bloody fall for it, is so remember when there was a phase, and it seemed to be again linked to Fortnite, right? Or the Fortnite times. I call it the Fortnite times, the times where everybody and their dog was streaming or playing Fortnite, and it just became like too much. Yeah, that was like I'm watching. Yeah, exactly. And like, so what people would do is they would say, "Oh, I'm doing a giveaway. To enter this giveaway, just like to get an entry to my giveaway, like the video for one entry, and comment and subscribe." And that used to bother me because, you know, if you like a video, it doesn't tell you who's liked it. Like, say if you liked the video, I don't know that it was you that liked the video. It doesn't say, you know, Ninja Normal. Sorry, I said Ninja because you said Ninja. Not Normal liked the video. No, that doesn't happen. If you subscribe, then yes, it will come up. And if you leave a comment, yes. But when people say if you get one entry if you like the video, it was a load of crap, because that's not how it works. But yeah, the Ninja arc, that's when I actually liked Fortnite, but I actually stopped playing Fortnite because of that whole 2018/2019 era, because it was just Fortnite everywhere. And one of the reasons why I started to despise, not despise, but I started like Ninja. I never really watched Ninja. I knew who he was, but I never watched him. But the thing that bothered me about him, and I think a lot of people had the same thing, is he completely changed his personality. He completely changed the way he does content because of money. Like, he became this family-friendly streamer. He was one of the guys you would hear swearing all the time. And then because of money and sponsorships and getting those big dollars, he completely changed his whole persona was completely different. And to me, that was like, I understand you're trying to make money, I get it. But to completely go from, you know, telling kids on H1Z1 to kill themselves and F-bombs and having sex with their moms and all this kind of stuff, to being completely flip side and being completely family friendly, to me was scummy. Just completely changed his whole persona. And obviously that ended in the end because he couldn't do it anymore. And then now I think, I haven't seen, does Ninja still, I guess he still streams, but I don't really hear about the guy anymore. But there was that period where it was literally just him and Fortnite. That's all it was. It was kind of annoying. But yeah, it even put me off the game because of that. What hit me there? I don't know what hit me the second time. But I understand people want to make money, but my God, to completely change your personality and your whole brand just to make a lot of money, to me is a bit scummy. It's weird that content. I mean, I understand. I mean, who am I to say? I'm no big content creator. Maybe if I was at the opportunity to earn, you know, millions of dollars or whatever, I would change. But I would like to think I wouldn't change my complete personality as a whole just to get popular. Like, I understand, like, people do, you know, people who have sponsored segments, where they sponsor to play a game, and maybe they're like, they swear a lot, but then in this one segment, they just tone it down and don't swear, right? If say if they're playing, they do a sponsor for Fortnite, for example. I'm pretty sure Fortnite are going to sponsor somebody who's just dropping F-bombs all the time, right? I get that. So, I understand that to a certain extent. But I think the problem with it, and I think a lot of people picked up on it as well, The problem with him was he changed, like I said, he changed his whole personality completely changed. And I actually think it came to bite him in the backside, and I think he knows he made a mistake with that. But then again, he's, you know, a multi-millionaire now, so who's the one laughing, you know? Oh my god, can you stop taking damage? I'm so dumb. So yeah, who am I to say, you know, I'm no multi-millionaire who has, you know, thousands of people watching him on their streams every day. So who am I to say? But I would like to think if I was somebody who was, you know, somewhat popular or, you know, did streaming as a job and was getting paid for it, I would like to think that I wouldn't completely change who I am just to make money. But who knows? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I would. Maybe I'm being a hypocrite. I probably would never be in that position. So, who am I? Who am I to say? But at least that's over with now. It is funny how different streaming is now, though. It's all a big production. All the big streamers are. It's all a production. I think the first one who started that was, or one of the main ones who started that was Dr. Disrespect. Now, no matter what you think of Dr. Disrespect nowadays, I'm not going to comment on anything like that. But Dr. Disrespect, even to this day, back in 2017 specifically, there was no one doing streaming like him. He basically changed the dynamics of streaming, which now you see that with a lot of streamers now have taken not inspiration, but you can see it's influenced other people as in streaming becoming a big production, you know. The first one to really do that was him. Now I know now people don't like him, but I think people just don't like him because anyway, I'm not going to talk about his current situation because my opinions don't matter about that. But you can't not say that whether you like him or not, that he did not change streaming as a whole, especially back in, you know, 2016 to 2017, you know, early 2018. And his influence has definitely passed on to streaming now. I mean, he still does the same stuff pretty much, so I think he's kind of been left behind a bit. Because now, you know, big streamers are doing like crazy stuff. Like someone like me who's, I mean, I'm not saying I'm a streamer. This isn't my job. So I'm not a streamer. I'm streaming, but I'm not a streamer, right? I don't get paid for doing this, you know. So it's not a job. But someone like me who just sits and plays games, it just talks. That's all I do. I said this yesterday. You're not going to see anything crazy from me. I ain't going to start setting off fireworks in my house and saying some crazy stuff and getting into some controversy. I'm kind of boring. Like, I don't really have a lot going on. I got no controversies. I ain't a closet sex offender. I'm not a pedophile. I'm not anything like that. Nothing crazy going to come out about me. But someone like me who just sits and plays games is. You got to get more people are going to be more popular when they see someone doing something crazy. You know, someone doing something different. Me, like I said yesterday, I think all you're going to get from me is I'm just going to sit here, I'll ramble on and play games. That's it. Never really watched Twitch, so I don't know about Shaban, but I understand how revolutionary things. Yeah, so he's not on Twitch anymore. There's been a big thing about that. He's no longer on Twitch. He streams on YouTube. Did I just hear the dog there? Yeah. But he did definitely change the space of streaming. Because beforehand, you just got people like me just sitting, playing games. But then it became a production. He would do, like, scene transitions where he's in a spaceship and all this. He built a whole world, a lore behind the character that he plays. And now that's been taken to another level with some people. There are certain stuff we do crazy stuff use. Yeah. I was talking about yesterday, but you get the people like I did not take damage there somehow. There was once a time, I was on about it yesterday. Yeah, I was on about it yesterday that when hot tub streamers were a thing. So there was a big thing where Twitch, you had the hot tub streamers, so you get women half dressed, you know. And I said it yesterday, I am a straight man, so I'm all about the women, right? But I think there's a time and a place, and it was looking more like one of these late night channels you used to find, where you see cam girls sitting there talking to people, talking dirty to people on telephones. It became more like that, and it became a big thing. But I was thinking to myself, like, who's the stupid ones? People would sit and pay for that. They would give these streamers money, and they give these streamers like subscriptions, and they have thousands of people watching. But then you got to think to yourself, like, who is the stupid one? Is it the people paying for it, or the person doing it? It's the people paying for it. The person who, and the thing that was messed up about that is some of the things people were doing on there, and they were pushing the boundaries, like really pushing like stuff, like the rules. I don't know how some of the stuff these hot tub streamers, how they got away with the stuff they did, especially when other people were getting banned and stuff like that for a lot less. It did seem to favor female streamers who were doing that kind of stuff, but it also gave a bad name to female streamers, because you get female streamers just like what I'm doing, just sitting playing games and talking to people watching. And it would put a bad light on them, because it'd be like, oh, she's a female streamer. You know, when are you gonna get that on the hot tub? That kind of stuff. Well, when are we gonna see that kind of crap? Yeah, I'll take this. Are we on Depths 2? Sorry, Necropolis 2. But there probably are still people who do hot tub streams. But the thing that I think was bad about that is, hot tub streams were on the front page of Twitch. So anybody, even children, could go on to Twitch and see hot tub streamers, where there's women in their, you know, their basically underwear. You know, doing weird things with things shaped like dicks. I'd really like that, but I can't fly, so... But yeah, you get like girls in like little paddling pools on like bananas, like inflatable bananas and stuff like that. And it's just like, okay, I know what you're doing. You're catering to all the horny like teenagers. But like I said, who were the stupid ones? Is it the people doing it, or the people paying for it? And I would argue it's the people paying for it who are the dumb ones. I mean, each to their own. Do what you want. I'm not trying to say, oh, you can't do that, but I just think on a website like Twitch and some of the stuff that these streamers were getting away with and not getting punished for it was kind of crazy, in my opinion. Do I want to do anything here? Am I just going to go? We're just going to go, I guess. Isaac! Yes, Mom? Mom, I'm hiding in the chest. Yeah, every time I hear Isaac's mum now, I think about it in a different way, about that video I was on about earlier. And I feel sad for Isaac's mum here. He's just looking for a son who's hiding in the chest. And she doesn't know. Book of Belial. I would pay for this just so I had it. But I'm keeping the shovel anyway, and I've only got 5 HP. So, and I don't want to die. Sorry, I've got 6 and a bit HP. I'm going to soon have 7 and a bit, but I'm trying to unlock Bethany. Bethany. Ooh. Ooh. I'm going to take both of these. I know I was just on about HP, but the pact gives you HP back, so I'm not too fussed. And you know what? This room can go and screw itself. See, I said it. Sue me. It can swivel. Also, okay, so I've got to be careful here. I don't want to do what I did in my last run, which I am still embarrassed about, dying as Azazel. This is great stuff like that. One of the YouTubers I watched covered this Twitch streamer who had an ass cam. Yeah, so what people would do as well is there was one, I can't remember her name, but I think she's actually a porn star. But like, she did Twitch streams, and what she would do is she would do workouts, but she'd wear like very revealing stuff. And she'd have a camera placed, she'd have like a mirror behind her or something like that. And you'd see it, she would be like, oh, I'm just warming up. And you're like, you're not warming up, you're jiggling your backside. That's what you're doing. But she could get away with it. So you got to respect that in a way, I guess. She's basically not doing anything wrong in the rules. But then morally, you're like, come on. Come on. Like, go to a... And a lot of these girls as well, they were just advertising their OnlyFans. That's all they were doing. They were advertising their OnlyFans. They would have links to their OnlyFans sites. And that's what they were doing. And it was working. Because Twitch is a popular platform. It's kind of funny because I am streaming on Twitch right now as well as YouTube. So I don't think anybody's watching on Twitch. I have 3 viewers apparently. And I believe all 3 of those are on YouTube. Using loopholes to get money. Exactly. And like I said, who's the stupid one? People watching it or the people doing it? It's the people watching it and paying for it. And like I say, do what you want with your money and do what you want with your time. I'm not really judging on that. I'm just saying for a platform like Twitch to go from, you know, it's about gaming and all that kind of stuff to half-naked women, you know, gyrating on camera, and get people to get paying for it. And you can go to Pornhub, man. Go to a porn. If you want to look at, it's free. Why would you go on Twitch and pay for women to like be half dressed doing things? Go to a porn site. It's free, man. If you're that horny. But I guess there was this one that was on the front page. And I actually clicked on it because I was like, what the hell's going on here? And there's this one girl who had this message on the screen saying, I'll be right back. When I come back, it was something like, when I come back, I'll be doing a twerk stream. And she literally just had, and the camera was on her, placed on her bed. And she was never going to do a twerk because that's actually against the terms of service. But the amount of people there like, come back, do the twerk. And she was like, she would never do it, but she would literally put it on there that she was going to do it. And people would be sitting there going, twerk, show us the twerk, do the twerk thing. And people would sit there, just a screen. And she wouldn't do it. And she'd be like, oh, I'm just going to go and get ready. And then she'd disappear and come back. And then she'd be like, oh yeah, I've got to go and do this now. And people would be sitting there going, well, when's she going to do it? When's she going to do it? And I'm like, are you that desperate? Like, you want to, what? It's insane. I've already gone down a crawl space. I have. Sorry, I'm kind of not paying attention. Just for research purposes. Well, the thing is, I saw it and I clicked on it. And it's one of the worst things I did because obviously when you click on it, you're going to get recommended it as well, right? Look, if I'm going to watch anything like that, it ain't going to be on Twitch, right? That's all I'm going to say. You know what I mean? So I'm not afraid to say that I did click it, yes. But I clicked it because I was like, it got me. It was on the front page. I was like, what's that? Gooning. What the hell does gooning mean? I've heard the word gooning before, like a lot, but I've never looked up what it actually means. But what does it mean? I actually don't know what it means. I assume it's something like, basically like thirsting over women, right? Or something like that. Is that what it is? Hey, it's this again. I haven't seen this in one run. Boiled baby. Oh, we got conjoined. Look at that. Don't hit me. Yeah, I actually don't know what it means. It's like prolonged edging. Oh, right. That can't be healthy. For more arousal. Oh, right, okay. Hey, where's the other half of Loki? There's only one half of Loki here. Look at that. Hey, there's Loki's horns. That's what I was on about earlier. But beforehand, you couldn't unlock Loki's horns by just fighting Loki 2 in a non-boss room. So gooning is that. Okay. Fair enough. I say each to their own. You know, there's more weirder stuff out there. So I guess it's not really weird. Don't die. Oh. What? Probably here. Oh, it's a one-up, but... Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, die. I'm looking for HP. Can I have, can please someone, can please, the RNG, can you bless me with a tinted rock or two? I would like to use my bombs on said tinted rocks. My PC is dying because I'm trying to animate with Photoshop in the back. Man, before I upgraded my PC, I struggle to have two things going on at once. So sometimes if I was playing games, like if I was playing COD Zombies or something like that. Sorry for not mentioning it. Oh, it's alright. Sorry for mentioning it. No, it's alright. Yeah, so I would like have the game muted, but then or if I was playing Isaac sometimes on my own, or not streaming it, I would have like, I'd be playing a game and then I'd have a stream on my other monitor, and my computer couldn't handle it. But now I gotta even, ooh. Okay. I've not seen this room in a fair amount of time. Unfortunately, I can't make use of it because oh, come on, man. Any tinted rocks? I believe no is the answer there. Oh, there's a tinted rock right there. Give me HP. Oh, we got another one. Open that as well. Yeah, so my PC now is actually... I've actually got a really good PC now. I basically have a new PC, but I upgraded... I first upgraded my motherboard and my CPU. But then my old graphics card... Basically, my old build... My graphics card was too powerful for the rest of my stuff. But then when I upgraded my CPU and motherboard, then it left the graphics card behind. So then I upgraded my graphics card. So beforehand, I had a 3070, RTX 3070. Now I have an RTX 4070 Ti Super. It's really good. It's not a 4090 or 4080, but it's more than enough than what I need it for. My laptop struggles so hard when I try and play a game and do something else. Yeah, I've never had like a gaming laptop. Or I've had a laptop. I've never actually used a laptop to play games. I mean, I'm not saying I've never played a game on a laptop, but I mean to a certain extent, but it'd be pretty cool to have a gaming laptop, I think. I'm gonna die in this room. Mom! Don't kill me. Well, I guess we're going to Sheol. Yeah, so when I was trying to edit a video once on... Hey, where's Lilith? Not Lilith. Bethany, there we go. When I was trying to edit a video, it lags my computer still. Not so much now, but my old build, yeah, like when I was trying to edit a video, it would be laggy as hell. Luckily, I don't do that a lot. I don't make pre-recorded videos that often. It's a very rare sight that you'll see any pre-recorded. I just prefer streaming. I think the best thing about streaming is interaction. That's why it's a bit of a shame when nobody watches, because a lot of things about streaming is interaction with people, right? Oh, I've got schoolbook. Forgot about that. So, but I have made pre-recorded videos before. Not many though. Recently I did some for Black Ops 6. So I wonder what do you reckon my odds are of beating Satan here? I mean, I guess I can die now. I can respawn, I should say, because I have unlocked Bethany. That was... I accepted that I was going to get damaged there. Also, I should be using Book of Shadows. Premiere and After Effects are pretty like, yeah. I think with that, it's all about your CPU, isn't it? Isn't that? They're all like CPU heavy. Those editing programs. Yeah, I give myself a 30% chance of beating Satan on this run. 30% chance. That's all I give myself. You can do it. I know I can probably do it. I was saying this yesterday, but I was playing an online match the other day. And me and whoever I was with, we went to the Beast. And he was playing as a Lost, and he died. And he was like, GG, I had 1 HP. And he was like, yep, GG. And I was like, you don't have any faith in me. And what did I do? I beat the Beast. But he had no faith. And as soon as he died, he was like, yeah, it's over, GG. Got a 1-up as well. Yeah, no, I think I'm okay. Just I've been playing pretty sloppy. My confidence has been... My confidence was knocked when I died as Azazel. Dying as Azazel is quite embarrassing. Can I get both of these with 1 bomb? Nope. Hello, you're going to die. I also completely forgot I got Epiphora, so I should probably try and make the most of that. Better late than never, I guess. Very nice. Now I'm gonna beat. Don't worry. I'm a confident. I got 4,000 hours this game, man. What am I doubting myself? I'm doubting myself because I died as Azazel on my previous run. Hey, why did I do that? I've already been to a secret room. What am I doing? Ow. I ruined the party. I'm gonna get a soul heart from one of these fires. You're not used to playing Isaac on the keyboard. I don't play on the keyboard. Can you stop that, please? Come up here, cat. Up. There you go. I'm playing on PC, obviously, but I don't use the keyboard. And the reason for that is because I started playing Isaac on Xbox. So I was used to playing a controller. And then when I transitioned over to PC, I didn't really see the point in trying to learn playing with the keyboard. So I continue with the controller. I got this. No damage to Satan. Easy. Easy. Ready? No damage. Like it's a big problem, a big feat not to get hit. There we go. Get out of here. I play with Nintendo Switch, but I don't have a control for pieces. I'm just learning with keyboard. I can play with a keyboard, but Isaac, Maggie, Judas, Eve, Azazel. Da, da. What do I unlock here? I don't remember. Oh, we're just gonna... Okay. Rip Isaac. The broken Ankh has appeared in the basement. Unlock Judas. Okay. Well, one part of the negative filled out. Look at that. I actually have the game on... I got my Nintendo Switch right here, actually. I will show you my Nintendo Switch. Oh! Right there. With my Skyward Sword Joy-Cons. And I do have... I don't know if you can see that. The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. Judas, your favorite character? I like Judas because he's very strong. But he starts off, obviously, it's a little bit risky because he only has 1 HP. It's a fun fact, actually. So my biggest streak on Isaac was 155. And I died because I spawned in. So I was doing it random runs. I spawned in as Judas. I walked into the first room. and a champion enemy killed me. And I lost my 155 streak. I had the arms yellow joy. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got these Skyward Sword ones when Skyward Sword HD came out. But you can't actually... I don't think you can get these Joy-Cons anymore. Or they're really expensive now, I think. I'm really not looking forward to doing challenges again. The speed challenge, and it's not unlocked yet, but ultra hard challenge, my god, that's a big streak. Yeah, I wasn't even going for that. You know, like some people go for streaks, right? I wasn't going for streaks. I just happened to win that many times in a row. Your Joy-Cons are normal red and blue ones. I do have the red and blue ones, but I think the right Joy-Con was starting to get a little bit busted. All right, so we've got Bethany now. Samson, Eve, not picking up hearts for 2 levels. Okay, Judas, Cain. I love Cain. And not by having 7 heart containers. Okay. So to get the D6, you defeat Isaac as Blue Baby, right? Okay. Should I play as? Who should I play as? Who should we play as? We got the Liberty. I mean, I could play as Cain. We just unlocked Cain. Sorry, Judas. And we just unlocked Bethany. Who should I play as? I don't know. I don't know. I like my beating greed mode with Azazel. Okay. We could do that, I guess. I'm not Lilith, but I'm not really too fussed about playing as Lilith right now. Who should I play as? Anyone got any requests who I should play as? Bethany, because she has better unlocks. You know what? Okay, so we've got Judas and Bethany. Okay. Well, I'm gonna do still more runs, so let's go Judas first, because I like Judas. So we'll play as Judas first, then we'll play as Bethany. Judas! Ooh, rotten tomato. Or as the Americans call it, tomato. Like Canadians, I guess. Tomato. Tomato. My cat is watching Isaac right now. You can actually just see my cat's head on the bottom left of my camera. He's watching Isaac. I think he's watching the tears. Tomato. I would like to kill you here, please. Thank you. Empress. Do, do, do. Do you pronounce potato as potato as well? Yeah, I say potato. I don't say potato. I was actually talking about this yesterday. Because it's funny how I would say tomato, but I wouldn't say potato. You know what I mean? I still say potato. It's weird. Language is strange. Yeah, I say tomato, but it's like banana as well. I guess like Americans and that call it banana. Banana. But we would call it a banana. I don't know why. Just the way it is. It's like what you lot, like Americans and Canadians, that call potato chips. We call them crisps. And we call chips what you call fries. Although that's not necessarily true. We do still have fries. So if it's McDonald's, for example, those are fries, right? They're not, we wouldn't call them chips. But if you were having like fish and chips, like it would be, it's not fish and fries, it's fish and chips. Potato. There's a meme back in the day. And they made a song out of the Lord of the Rings. All you need is a good few taters. Potato. Boil and mash them, stick them in a stew. Those are the times. Those were the simpler times on the internet. They had the other as well with, is it Legolas? Send the hobbits to Isengard. God. The hobbits, the hobbits, the hobbits, the hobbits to Isengard. The Isengard. Simpler times. Back in the older times of YouTube. Back in like the late 2000s. The hobbits, the hobbits, the hobbits, the hobbits to Isengard. Remember there's this one channel years ago on YouTube called, his name was Tourette's Guy. And he pretended, like, people thought they actually had Tourette's, but he was just pretending. And yeah, at the time, I thought it was one of the funniest things ever. Looking back at it, it's very stupid, but there's a guy called, I don't know what happened to him, but he was called Tourette's Guy. Hey, it's Botfly again. Why am I'm getting the same, I know I've started a new save file, but I'm getting the same items over and over again. Yeah, don't get me wrong, Botfly is pretty good. To say the least. That's quite an understatement. Yeah, I've said this before, but I kind of wish I didn't know anything about Isaac anymore. I kind of miss the learning of the game. Like back when I didn't know anything about the game and was like really bad at it. I kind of would like to go back to that again. Obviously that's not possible, but I kind of had that feeling kind of when Repentance came out, just because they changed a lot of the stuff in the game. But actually, you know, playing the game, I remember before, like when I first started playing this, just getting like to the, you know, the caves was like, oh my god, I'm in the caves. It was like a big thing. I guess that's the same with anything really though. Potato. How many runs have I done in this stream? I've lost count. Is this like the 4th run? 5th run? I don't recall. Hello, Dingle. I've not seen Dangle for a while. Which is Dingle with the sweet corn in it. Isengard. Hey, basement boy. Well, I would like both of these items, but I am going to take Guppy's tail because I am a sucker for Guppy transformations. Who wouldn't be? Although it isn't as good anymore, but it's still good. It's not as good as pre-Repentance, though. Potatoes. Ugh. Well, there's no prerequisite. I've just got to win the rally, so there's nothing I'm going to be doing to unlock anything. Like, for example, in the previous side, you know, trying to not die as Lazarus to unlock Bethany, but... It's just a bog standard get to the end of the run. I've got to press the button as well. Sure. Hey, Brother Bobby. Welcome to the team. For the longest time, I got Brother Bobby and Sister Maggie mixed up. I don't know why. It would be pretty funny though if we did pronounce potato as potato. Potato. And it is odd how that we don't pronounce it that way. Considering the whole tomato thing. There's actually a lot of words that North Americans say differently. Like aluminium. So you have like an so you lot would say aluminum. But we say aluminium. Language is strange. One thing I never... Ooh, I was actually just thinking about the paperclip because we have got Guppy's tail. I would like the paperclip. Please. Yes, I've always wondered why it's called football in America when you literally use your hands. And I know you do kick the ball sometimes, but it's you primarily use your hands in what we would call American football. But they call it football. And I've never understood why it's called football when you literally use your hands. It's like rugby. Like rugby is, I guess rugby, you know, it's not called rugby because it's something to do with the ball or anything like that, but or how you know move the ball. But I always thought rugby and American football were quite similar, but apparently they're not. I don't know. I don't follow rugby, so I don't know the rules of rugby, but I always thought they were similar to American football. Apparently it's not. But I wouldn't know because I don't know the rules of either of them. I have watched American football before. Like sometimes when they show, like, is it the Super Bowl? Sometimes it's, when that's on, they show it over here. And I watched it once. I was like, you know what? I've never watched American football. I'm gonna actually watch this. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning for me. I was like, you know what? I'm actually going to watch it, see if what all the fuss is about. And I just don't get it. Like, they got the ball, and then they kick the ball out. And then they go, oh, the whistle blows. And then they go and they kick the ball out of bounds again. And then the whistle blows. And I don't understand it. But it's obviously one of the biggest sports. I would say it's one of the biggest sports in the world, but it isn't. American football is only popular within America, I think. Now, what I would call football, aka soccer, as it's also known, that is a worldwide sport. What American football is not. But it's very popular within America. I'm not too sure about Canada, though. Isn't Canada known for, like, hockey? I don't really know. I don't know if I'm talking out of term here, but pretty sure Canada's more known for hockey than anything else. Lovers. I would like to go to Boss Rush. I actually didn't know I had any more rooms to do over this way. Brother Bobby. Sure. Oh, what was the trinket? Rustic key. I don't think I need rustic key because I have the paperclip, so I'm just going to take Mum's Pearl because it does emanate purity after all. Hello, Gertie. Ah, thanks, Botfly. I'm not gonna take the what is this called again? Perfection? Yes. I'm not gonna take it because obviously you lose it when you get hit, so. Don't really care of having plus 10 luck, to be honest. Obviously, I'd take it if I was the Lost. I'm gonna have to unlock the Lost at some point. I don't remember how you unlock the missing poster. I do know how you unlock the Lost, though. You die as Isaac on a self-sacrifice room whilst holding the lost photo. Missing photo, whatever it's called. Missing poster, that's it. Sorry, I forgot the... My brain temporarily just completely forgot what the item was called, even though I said it about 5 seconds before. I would like some damage up. It would be nice. Give me money equals power. I don't even know if that's unlocked yet. I don't remember if money equals power is like a default rebirth item or not, or you have to unlock it. I don't remember. Pretty sure YouTube chat is frozen or something. Oh, really? That's weird. How strange. Let me have a look. I did wonder why it kind of went quiet for a few minutes. Oh yeah, I see it. Oh, let's have a look. Lazarus started. Wow. Okay, hold on. Language lesson stuff is so... Do you know what it is? I think it's this... so I'm using a website called Restream, so I can stream to Twitch and YouTube, and for some reason the chat's gone all funny on there. I don't know why. Sorry about that. Thought that dude has Tourette's when I was... Oh, so okay, you're a Tourette's guy. Would be cancelled today. He would be. Feel a lot about Spelunky. Okay. I'll be back. So I can see... So I can say I'm using a website called Restream. For some reason, YouTube is not... YouTube chat... YouTube chat. YouTube chat is not... working. Am I actually still live on YouTube? Can you see me on YouTube? Are we live? Yeah, we are live on YouTube. Hold on, wait there. The YouTube stream may go off momentarily, okay? But don't be alarmed. I'm going to quickly... Because it's not saying that I'm... So on this website, Restream, it's actually not saying that I'm streaming on YouTube right now, even though I am. So the stream may go off temporarily, okay? Bear with me. Oh, actually, I probably shouldn't do that. Well, nobody's watching on Twitch anyway, so I'll just keep the YouTube chat open. Because if you notice, the chat isn't showing up underneath my stream anymore through Restream. Yeah, it's odd. It's not saying I'm streaming on here, even though I am. Strange. Strange. I may actually just bear with me. The stream will be back momentarily, okay? Bear with me. It will be back.